Pucha Madrid. Eso no. We are here. Let's go. No confiaron, pero míralo. Llego con los míos y la grada explota. Le di la razón al que me quiso ver bien. Lo soñé en mi habitación y ahora primera me ven. No te hablo del avión, vine por mi cinturón. Voy a hacer que recuerde mi nombre. No me importa cuándo ni dónde. Yo por esto la sufrí y aposté por mí como el doble. Yo no sé lo que es perder desde el 2000 y pico. Y si fallo, detrás tengo a mi equipo. No confiaron, pero míralo. Llego con los míos y la grada explota. No confiaron, pero míralo. Llego con los míos y la grada explota. No confiaron, pero míralo. Llego con los míos y la grada explota. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. About to take over your screen. Talking bulls in 93. Talking mom, I'm on TV. Y'all know all I do is me. All I do is me. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and all I know, my money green. About to snap and make a scene. My cup off and make this free. My cup off and make them scream. Go pop off for TMZ. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch me speak. Y'all sit back and watch. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Money long, nothing on credit. I got style, don't catch no feelings. All this bread ain't got no lettuce. I got style, don't catch no feelings. Watch me. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. Sit back and watch. If it ain't got style, I ain't with it. I ain't with it. If it ain't got style, I ain't with it. Look, if it ain't got style, I ain't with it. I ain't with it. If it ain't got style, I ain't with it. Look. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Watch me. Sit back. Sit back. Watch me. Sit back and watch. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back. Sit back.
Where you been? I'm back, let's bump that. Got a phantom in my hand, I'll clutch that. Get an agent on flank, got a loop back. Shall we simmer on down with a 5-step? Where we been? I don't know, going downtown. Got the city lights secret like a ghost town. Got the butterflies hiding all spooked out. Cause we got radiant night, you better bow down. Now whoa, you from Omega with the oh no. I'm with the alpha and you know, don't make that ticket spike sound. Put that away, you'll hurt yourself. Be an anchor, let it all come your way. We got plenty for you, boy. Just say we got sheriffs, so sorry-eyed boys. Got the venom highs blown to the venom well. Who's there? Know this.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite. I go inside. No footsteps. Moving into position. Signal. I'ma take you all down like dominoes. I'ma take you out with another spike drop. Overheated, but I love to lock and load. I hear the echo. I hear the echo. Bang bang, run it back. Team with the versatile. All day. Enough with the chit chat. Steady with the one tap. I'ma set it off. Just wait.
Oh, eres la omega con la oh no. Sabe que la alfa soy yo. Go, vete, vuelve cuando no estoy así. Desapareció. Oh, ¿cómo piensa que no? Traigo la peña, las de Shero solo. Llama al chatarrero que se va a hacer rico. De lo que dejaré de ti por el suelo.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tenax Series Season 6. We are in Week 6. That's a little poetic. I am one of your casters, Dolphy Vix, joined by Alex. Hello, Alex. What's up?
What's up, Dolphy? And a pleasant morning, evening, or night for everyone here. My goodness me, I'm a bit tired, but let's get the show on the road. It is week 6. It is the first round of the playoffs, and our today's matchup is Skyline versus Butta Dogs. These two teams have slightly similar standings in between their groups, but I would say that Skyline might have the slighter advantage coming from the what I've seen as the group of death, which is Group A, seeing how they have a 5-0 team in that group. My goodness me, I don't know how they survived. But their current standings after entering the playoffs is 3-2 with a map differential of 5 for Buddha Dogs and a map differential of I believe it was 1 for Skyline. So with that kind of close matchup, what do you think, Dolphy? What do you think is gonna happen in today's match?
I mean, we'll have to see. First map going to be split with Skyline on defense. Now, just a reminder that the team that loses this game, this best of 3, is not going to be going on to qualifiers. With a $1,000 prize pool on the line, you can best believe everyone is fighting for their chance to make it to the finals and secure that bag.
Definitely so. I mean, that amount of money could literally change someone's life. But now looking at the maps, Split Haven Ascent, very very classic maps. Breeze and Fracture. I'm happy you're out of the map pool. I don't want to see you.
I mean, I'm excited to finally see to finally see Ascent actually get picked.
Yeah.
In a competitive match. I feel like Ascent isn't picked as much as we maybe assume it's gonna be picked. Split, of course, solid choice. Haven, always a popular choice as well. A lot of teams playing for those 3 sites, and I guess we just have to see what each of these teams like want to run, what they feel comfortable on, etc.
Definitely so. And I'm still interested to see that. Yes, we are now in the patch where Neon is completely gone. So I want to see how, especially for Split and Haven. I know those were 2 good Neon maps. So I want to see if they still want to play around Neon or they're probably gonna switch over to a Raze, double
Phoenix.
duelist combo. You know? Oh yeah, Phoenix as well. Yeah, the flashes are
Phoenix,
crazy.
one of the best duelists right now. I
Yeah.
think maybe the best duelist. No, I mean I still like Jet and Raze for mobility and entry reasons, but Phoenix is kind of that all rounder that teams like to run, like to see now. Has the flash, the wall, even the molly, finds so much value.
What about Whaley? I feel like Whaley could replace Neon in some way.
I think personally, I think she's a little clunky. But
Okay.
well, you don't know. Maybe these teams disagree. We'll see what they've picked in, and here we go. It's Jet and Raze. It's actually a mirror matchup.
Okay.
Jet, Viper, Sky, Omen, Raze. So you have your double smokes. Sky for your flashes and a little bit of information and healing, and your double entry Jet Raze combination that is sure to be hard to put a stop to, especially when we don't have sentinels for either of these teams. It's all gonna be on the smokes here.
I feel like it's gonna be a lot of flanking for both sides or either sides actually, since well they have no sentinel. I mean, you have Viper, sure, but Viper can only act as a pseudo sentinel based on defense and attack, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult to keep attack out on the flank. Maybe you could have the Omen watch it or someone else, but I think most importantly the duelist should be pushing in fast to get the damage done, and if there's any Utah on site, oh wait, never mind, I forgot no sentinel. Try to
You
get
can use Jet as a sentinel. You just have to give her an operator, and then she has to hit her shots.
True.
It's like having chamber but no trip.
Yeah, exactly. So
But
perfect.
yeah, no util on site. So Raze nades can find usage somewhere else other than just trying to clear things out. Otherwise, most powerful stopping tool is going to be that Viper or Molly combination. If not, the Raze nade on defense as well.
Probably also an Omen Paranoia that could also stop entire push.
Yeah.
Same with the Sky Flash.
They don't have anything that stops pushes like forever though.
Yeah,
is
true.
the hard part for both teams.
Yeah.
But also in a mirror matchup, it's like Now you're expecting the enemy team to be playing the same way you want to play.
Oh, sure, because like it's a mirror matchup, so you're gonna think, oh, these guys have the same ideas of us, right? But what if they had better ideas on the composition you're playing, right? So it's gonna be definitely a toss up.
What if they have better ideas than us?
Yeah. And going straight into the pistol round with the clock running down, looks like they're just knifing around, and this is looking like a very mid-heavy push from the side of Buddha Dog. Skyline holding down mid with only 2 players, and as the barriers drop and away we go is the first round of this series as we go in mid straight. First contact taken by Aling. Glycan takes us down.
Glaceon already with 2 kills here, straight into the B heaven, and of course this is where that healing kicks in. You can take damage, and as long as you're not dead, that's full health straight back. You're hoping here that you can clear out B main, though. Is gonna be a trade. All smoke's gone for Skyline. And players as well, basically. Glowstick just trying to clear out heaven at the very least. Right click gonna be able to hit. That's a headshot and a body shot. Picks up the ghost, needs to cut up with 3 more kills. Oh, nice turnaround spots Glaceon. Still needs to find Rina and Jid. They're both playing very well together. Oh, has to jump through the molly. The sound cue.
Oh.
The perfect tipping point for Rina to swing.
Absolutely beautiful round play from Buddha Dogs. The Skyline just weren't ready for that mid push. Only having 2 players, Raze and Viper, already taken down by just a single player from the side of Buddha Dogs, and then trying to go for the backups, but unfortunately, the backups just died in mid as well. Unfortunate for the Jet player on Skyline getting absolutely unknowingly destroyed by that one jet in the corner, and then Glaceon trying to there
So
we go, thank you.
Glaceon is a Pokemon.
Oh, okay. No wonder I don't know this. That's
It's an evolution of Eevee into the ice form.
oh.
So it's Buddha Dog Raze trying to say I'm ice cold. You know?
That's fair. And right now the moment
Trailblazer.
looking just like Trailblazer looking like a default, but looks
Oh,
like
I
the
think
final
it
hit
misses
will
Carly.
be. Ooh.
Trailblazer
Wait, they don't have
does
spike
miss
on them.
Carly.
Wait, they don't have
There
spike
is
on
no
them though.
spike. Yep, they are just looking. Ooh, this is a really nice one-way. I think Carly should have spotted Luna's toes here. Knows that there's a little bit of
Probably.
presence being made. And the question is how much presence is being made. Second smoke. And Venture's the first one to find the kill. Jid's gonna try to lurk onto A. It's not gonna pan out. But this is the opening for Buddha Dogs to push onto the site. So evacuate off of B as soon as possible. Spike gonna go down, and Luna knows that there has to be a push here, has to find something. Flash. Not gonna quite provide anything other than the fact that people are on site, and we know that already. This elbow peek. It's dangerous. Luna jumps down. First contact is taken. Luna somehow loses this fight through the classic. Glaceon gonna swing as it picks up the Phantom, but doesn't look for Heaven. Eileen's able to grab that kill as well. A Phantom down. Number advantage in favor of Skyline, but the spike is ticking down. They off. Oh, Rina with the 3K! Out of nowhere! It's not gonna be able to recover the Phantom though. A punishing round for Buddha Dogs, but at least they win.
Yeah, I mean you get the 2-round advantage, sure, but you sacrificed a Phantom on your duelist. Now they're just gonna go on a ghost, or maybe they could probably trade out a gun for their side. Honestly, that was a perfect push from Buddha Dogs, and Venture getting the pick right off from the lurker. Just send a message to Buddha Dogs that it's time to push this site, knowing that B side is gonna be a solo hit. And 3-9 does some damage onto Luna 1, but nothing much else. Oh, Luna 1 trying to dash forward, but that corner.
Looking the right way.
Yeah.
Nobody is looking at this jet.
Huh?
How are you still there? XF gonna pick up 3. And suddenly, Buddha Dog's in trouble. Lost to a 2-person ramp hold. Only have 2 people up, but they did recover some guns. You have to admit, that's pretty okay for them. They are on that save. Glaceon last alive, has Vandal in hand, not looking behind though, is going to be sniped here by Venture. Solid win for Skyline.
Skyline keeping that jet deep in the corner, no matter what. If they were flashed, if they were smoked off, it didn't matter. They just used one player as bait and made sure that 3-9 can get all those sweet kills from that corner. And Buddha Dogs were none the wiser. I mean, they did try to eliminate the jet. I mean, the Omen tried their best, but try as they might, they could not eliminate the threat in that corner, and that was literally the winning condition for Skyline. I feel like if Jet could have fallen, could have been a little bit more equal, could have been a harsher retake or harsher fight, but
Oh
overall, it's
no.
looking good. Whoa.
XF picks up Jid immediately, by the way. That's a Viper who loves to lurk. They know that. Oh, double blast pack, not going to quite make it into vents the way you want to. Eileen going to be able to walk out safely. And Buddha Dog, they split mid and B main. But look at Skyline's position on the map, Alex.
Ooh, okay. This is gonna be interesting. The first challenge could be Luna. Ooh. Looks
Lot
like
of
Luna's
damage
already spotted
taken.
out. Yeah. I don't want to refight
Gonna
this.
throw the one-way smoke.
I've got your trail.
There we go. First contact taken. Goes swimmingly for Carly and XF. They get both of the kills very easily. Now Spike needs to go down. They do have the sight. I'm not sure how they can play this out though. And Cafe's got to take the initiative. Push up into CT. Find Eileen. And Buddha Dog go on the aggressive. They leave the Spike where it is. They're gonna keep going. Paranoia. That's gonna give away their position. A tap. Paranoia does give away some positioning. And Glowstick cleans it up easily. 2 kills going to Skyline, and they're going to keep this momentum going.
I mean, the ideas were there for Buddha Dogs in that postman, but I want to mention the first pick right off, like the lurking Viper, that was really crucial to your game plan to try to get information on the A side. And unfortunately, XF is just there to ready to shut it down, taking on the Vipers before they could get honestly any good information. But at the end of the day, the postman, I feel like they could have played it a little bit more better. Maybe leaving one side and then one lurks up top. Probably try to fight backside, probably try to fight between pillars, but overall the ideas were there, and I mean Buddha Dogs gave it their all. And it looks like once again it's gonna be a solo B for Glowstick. Flash is already sent out from the side of Buddha Dogs. So it's either gonna be a make or break if Glowstick can hold, and he will just pull back. And the side will be taken for Buddha Dogs while the rest of the team rotates from Skyline while Jid is in mid.
Aware. They're so aware that Jid loves to lurk, to flank. And no matter how much investment Jid puts in, it's never a kill. It's always being killed for him. And Skyline, they're so content to retake the site. Really showing why they can just let it go. I mean, 1 kill down only. Almost a flawless.
Indeed, the retake was just too strong for Buddha Dogs. Like, my goodness.
They're so content to just let Buddha Dogs take the site and then just to go for the retake. Because they're an aggressive team.
Yeah. They know how Buddha Dogs want to play this, and they just counter it with their own style. And now looking like Buddha Dog want to hit A, going heavy A, but this could also be a default.
Operator on XF.
Oh boy, here we go. Don't
go away, Buddha Dogs. Don't go away.
Do not. Yes, do not. You are you're sealing your death certificate at this point. Okay, the Vipers will keep them alive for just a bit longer. But Luna will be the
XF is gonna be able to grab this. Oh!
Whoa!
Shot goes wide, but the knives are all gonna miss. Still though, Venture. First one taken down, and the off shot still missing. You don't even need the knives anymore. Luna gonna be able to pick up a Vandal, throw it to a friend. Heaven control secured. But how long can it be secured for? Eileen still in this vent position. The Spike is all the way in CT. Finally picked up. Now the decision. Do we go A? Do we go B? And with his kill secured on B, suddenly, Spike is thinking about going A and faking B. They've showed a lot of presence A, only to suddenly stop showing that presence. Luna gonna be able to catch Carly off. XF holding this angle. As the Spike finally makes it to the A side, a beautiful play from Butta Dogs and a perfect read as well. Cut all noise on A, but maintain heaven control. Find a kill on B. Rotate that Spike right back around to A. And the retake has to begin. Eileen needs to be a stepping stone. But no kill secured is the one who goes down instead. XF with this operator. And they're going to go hunting for it. Finds one kill, but can't quite connect with the rest.
Luna was an absolute maniac with the knife. Sure, they all went wide, but he had they had a teammate to back them up to take down Venture, and XF forced to step back, forced to step away, because this operator is what they need to try to win the next round, and they end up losing it. Now did they pick up the operator?
They did not pick up the operator.
All right, okay.
And I think if we went and watched the buys on the scoreboard, I think we would see there is no operator on their side.
All right, good.
Not a very useful tool for them. Glacian with the showstopper, they really want to get onto this A site. Only Glowstick though, comes up with one. Can't quite find anything else, but there's Jet out of the equation in return for flashes on Sky. So Skyline now, especially with these Seekers, what is happening with Glacian? How are you there?
D contact line. Whoa. Okay.
This could really be heavily dependent on timing. Skybird gonna be able to find Carly here, and Carly has no clue about the location of these players. The Viper pick keeping his screen so secure, and the fight has to come in from ramps, from heaven. And Butta Dogs, they don't want to give an inch.
Not at all.
Skyline with the spike ticking, it's gonna look like a save if they can even get out of here. I mean, Cafe's gonna swing around, find Eileen. Iglesias Venture's taken down so low, has to just walk away.
My goodness, Glaceon's lurk was absolutely perfect, and Carly was just not ready for it. Keeping that member control, having that kind of map control while the rest of your teammates is just on site, it really leaves so many holes for Skyline. Like, oh my goodness, there's only 4 people on site. Where's this other player lurking at? Like, you don't know where, and you're just absolutely scared where this position be. And try as they might, they wanted to do a retake, but unfortunately, there was a hole. There was a mole amongst them, I could say. And that orb did not go as planned. No, but that goes as planned.
Oh, nice shot! XF though needs to run away. Paranoia doesn't give the clue that Luna's dashed up. And Rina even somehow finds a kill. Carly still though fighting in this B side garage. Gun barrel spotted. Gonna find one. Pull out the showstopper. Catch Cafe as well. All of a sudden, just Jid. Skydog though does miss the positioning of this Viper. Actually, I don't think any of them know where Jid is. Oh, the headshot taken. Finds Venture. Oh my goodness. Comes up with the 2. Just needs to find the blast. And Carly clutches out the round for Skyline.
A very nice try from Jid, but Carly
doesn't
in
get
the end at least get it. I think he did.
No.
Did they? No. Oh, dropped their
very unfortunate.
And also, I think they dropped their gun. Oh, wait, never mind. Okay, I thought they dropped their gun. Okay. Phew. I didn't see the gun in the menu screen. Anyways, a very nice try from Butta Dogs. Jid, you gave it your all, but unfortunately, Carly just had a superior angle. And that looks like it's gonna be a full A rush. And flash send out first, flashing out Sky on the side. Glaceon pushing forward.
Not looking at glow stick. Nice Sky flash, by the way. Absolutely blinds a few people, but ultimately no purchase off of it. As the spike goes down and we settle into retake territory already. Venture finding Luna on ramps and giving them access to that. This double duelist combination is so brutal. They get onto site and they kill everyone while doing it. And I don't know if Jid has the skills to pull off a 1v4 here. And indeed,
Nope.
Skyline does
Uh.
manage to do a flawless retake. Or not a flawless retake, but a very well executed one.
Very well executed indeed. And Buddha Dogs, you might be beating yourself up a little bit, but honestly, your economy is oh boy, that economy is not looking too good except for one player, which is Cafe. Most likely if they win this round, Cafe should be still good. Oh, never mind. I take it back. I take it back. Yeah, Luna right now not looking too hot, especially with terms of economy as well. Economy is quite low on the other side of Buddha Dogs. Meanwhile, for Skyline, economy is slightly better. Venture, and their Viper could be a little bit in the red zone in terms of economy. But forward is Glaceon and Luna already up in ramp, make sure to keep that heaven and tower control. And the rest of the Skyline players will probably start to rotate, and they have started to rotate. And the duelists are already ready to enter the site.
No spike down yet. But so much presence taken. Site control still unknown. And Venture somehow coming up with 2 in quick succession. But Buddha Dogs, they find everyone else as well. Just a 1v2. Viper's Pit on Eileen if she wants to play for it. It'll be a little hard. Molly this off to get that 1v1 on Rena. And the timing is perfect. Spike is in the corner. And there we go. Viper's Pit down. Try and get at least half on this before Jid can make it into the smoke. Oh, it does not get off the spike in time. Jid able to clean that up and get another win for Buddha Dogs.
It was either Eileen wanted to get a half or they were sticking it, but it looked like it was sticking, and it looks like a timeout's already being called for.
That's gonna be for the side of Skyline.
Oh, nice. Timeout already
By their
called.
coach.
Oh, okay.
Coach wants to talk.
I wonder what the players are going to be saying, but Skyline, they've had good defensive holds, good retakes so far, but the moment Bulldogs overwhelms them or gets them caught in a trap or gets really aggressive, that's the style they want to play into, Skyline just kind of falters a little bit. I mean, we've seen their set retakes against their aggressive push, so I really don't know why you're still trying to fight Bulldogs' aggressive push with another aggressive push from another defensive attack, defensive aggressive, which right now that's not working out for them, and they've lost the rounds time and time again from trying to do aggressive defender sided. So they really should try to play into that kind of pseudo sentinel style. You give XF and Aileen time to play around their utils to try to take control of these sites and not letting Bulldogs even an inch into the site, and make sure that even if the retake, like you lose 2 players in the retake, right? You still have at least a good player or Sky or Raze online to keep themselves alive. And peeking out already is their Omen, but luckily they stay alive.
Seekers. Oh my goodness,
Oh.
aggressive from XF. But how does Glacian find not just 1, but 2 coming off that boombot as well? Instant sight take in the works. Adventure really still fighting somehow, but not gonna be able to make it really work out. The spike down in heaven. Glowstick has an opportunity to be able to snipe here if Luna keeps playing around on ropes. They say never play with your food, and I guess Luna has figured out firsthand why not to. Seekers online if you want to invest it in. Glowstick needs to come up with 3 more kills. Oh, Trailblazer. Misclick, I think, cancels too early. And this smoke, it's diabolical. We're gonna figure it out. Trying to jump peek, trying to bait out shots just for information. Buddha Dog's not giving anything. They're all just playing together. Spots out Jid. He needs to turn around for Cafe. Not gonna make it. Buddha Dogs, they find the half.
Finding first to find the half. And Skyline, you gave it your all, and unfortunately your all was not unfortunately all was not enough. I did like the idea of them doing a default. Definitely it was a good idea. Unfortunately, there's someone named Glaceon that decided to screw them over in mid, so I don't know what happened there. but Dogs ready to take a 7-5 half, but unless Skyline has an answer back to their plan. XF already someone took out the knives. Oh yeah, I can never mind. I thought that was XF. Never mind. That was Dogs. It looks like the rotates are coming in over to the B site. Meanwhile, Carly's just gonna hold a deeper angle. And ooh. Another good one way.
Trailblazer.
Ooh.
Instantly popping the showstopper. Return showstopper. It's looking. Not gonna find anything. Oh, Venture! The collide off the one way. Shuts down the
Oh my
showstopper as well.
gosh.
That's a wasted ultimate for Butta Dogs. And with Rena stuck in this corner, Venture's just gonna keep on tearing through it. Jid and Cafe, they want to keep going. Paranoia gonna be able to stop this for now, but the spike is down in the corner and all of Skyline is converging on it. Venture wants this ace. Give it to him! Or her, sorry.
My gosh.
Switching sides.
Absolute annihilation from the one-way. Venture just sharp with their shots. And that will be a 6-6 half. Ladies and gentlemen, for this first game, Split historically has always been a map about bangers, and it looks like we're gonna have a banger today. Now with the side swapping, I really want to see Butta Dog's defensive ideas. Will they go passive aggressive? Sorry. Will they go defensive aggressive? Will they go passive? Will they
Passive aggressive.
that is an amazing. Thank you, Brain.
Quietly
Thank you, Brain.
quietly shading your enemy in the game. Like, you just throw a boombot and you don't do anything with it. It's like, yeah, there's a boombot in your face. What are you gonna do about it?
That is a perfect analogy of what I just said. But anyways, looking at the defensive holds, it's gonna be like a semi-default. Mid is the first attacking half.
Oh, Venture just keeps going. Venture just keeps going.
Last player
My
standing.
Oh,
yep.
takes so much out of Butta Dog. Skyline in a winning position in Cafe. I mean, you might as well go for it, right? What do you
You might as
have
well
to
go for it.
lose? Spike's not down yet. You never know.
True. I mean, you have that EG classic. You might
Until
have
the
the EG buff.
position, until Cafe's position is found out, though. Venture's sitting in this fence position. XF.
Ooh.
Oh, the dash saves them.
Ooh.
Ghost hits the headshot. Unlucky for Cafe.
Cafe nearly got that kill, but XF a little bit smart, and my rooster agrees with me in the background. I mean, Butta Dogs, you wanted to go. It looks like they wanted to go for an aggressive push with pistols. Unfortunately, they got absolutely shut down with the 3 players in mid. Good try though from Jid and Glaceon. And looks like once again looks like for this one they're doing a 401, leaving A completely open. I want to see their retake idea, because that is the way you're gonna want to play this. Already sending a smoke with not much information, only knowing that there's one person there. Sending out Trailblazer, trying to make sure there's no more other players. And it looks like the attacking Viper will just stand back. Meanwhile, Butta Dogs have completely lost mid. Skyline has taken complete mid control, so they can choose to go A or B here. And that is just the best. That's just the best ideal position for the rest of the Skyline.
Oh, they spot
First
Carly
contact.
and instantly.
Oh,
They are
no.
running. Spike is in CT.
Oh, they can
All
just
of a
defend the spike
sudden-
there.
Skyline just don't have
Oh.
access to Spike anymore. Oh no, my goodness. The kills are going through for Butta Dogs. Vandal picked up for Glowstick. All of a sudden, Butta Dogs, they're off of the Spike. They have their numbers advantage that they need. I don't know what happened over on A, but it looked pretty devastating for Skyline. They grabbed the Spike. They need to make this miracle work. They have the guns, the weaponry to do so. The question is if they have the
30
numbers.
seconds left.
And in order to get the numbers, they need to get the kills. One-way smoke here. Spot out Cafe. Venture's gonna come up with one.
Ooh.
Immediately traded out. Glowstick needs to come up with it. A nice pivot. Finds 1, 2. Just. This last member of Butta Dogs has to run all the way over. Glowstick, you've got to plant the spike here. 7
Time is
seconds,
running
6
away.
seconds. You could psych yourself into thinking. Oh! No! Glowstick psychs themselves into thinking that Rena is just around the corner. Doesn't get the spike down. A default loss for Skyline.
He must have heard the footsteps coming in from Rina. That could be possible, and thought that Rina was just gonna come out of from top of tower, huh? Anyways,
No,
oh my gosh.
it's
Uh,
tragic.
Rina, Rina, smiling away for glow stick. You might be beating yourself up for that one, but it was a good try, good effort from Skyline's initiator. And once again, once another barrier's drop, and looks like once again they will take mid control, but Jid ready to counteract. Does take some chip damage though. Adventure wanting to grab at least one pick. Glaceon and someone else holding a tie low, unless I'm blind.
Blinded.
Skybird does get the information that there are people here. Luna's gonna go for it. Oh my goodness! Aggressive dash. I really thought it was gonna be a peek into a dash out, not just a dash in. Does spot a lot, so they know that there's something up. Venture in this Vent's position being held very securely by Jid, and this run onto the side by Skyline. They're gonna take the ramp position, and Venture's gonna come out with that bandit. Finds Jid, isn't able to quite follow up with Luna, unfortunately, but still. Kill secured, and they do spot this one player all alone. Rina stranded on the A site. They have heaven control. They just need the A site control. There it is. Carly with that outlaw does get the kill. Cafe.
30 seconds left.
Venture. They have to figure out how to fight back. How to get onto the site. I mean, Skyline, they're still worried that people are around here, but they finally fully clear the site out. Retrieve some weaponry. Now into a 3v4 retake that might be a little hard to play for. Depends on what you use your utility for. I mean, on the plus side, Butta Dogs, they still have both of their duelists. And they have the smokes. And I feel like that smokes is very important. On the negative side, Luna's got a judge. And we're not playing typically very close corners right now. Situation with an opening pick. Does make this a 3v3. Give a pathway for Luna to maybe get in on some of this. Shrouded step behind the smoke. Glowstick still fighting on the side. The psych is ticking down, but I think they have this. They should have it. Yep, there it is.
They should. Yep, there it is.
Very clean from Butta Dogs.
Woo!
Not even close. Don't look at Luna's health.
Very well played from Butta Dogs. Skyline getting the advantage early on in the round, but unfortunately falls apart towards the post plant. I mean, it was a well played post plant. Unfortunately, Butta Dog said, "Nah, we're not letting you have a post plant. You're all gonna die," and dead. They're all dead. That's how I could really sum up the round. And Butta Dog now I would say their economy should be in a better position, slightly from Skyline, but I think Skyline should have some credits left over. Flash already getting contact onto XF, and the rest of the team. Luna on site, dashing back into Ghosted, getting Arena, and the trades are going in.
Fighting.
Whoa!
Still though, it's all in favor of Skyline. A 1 for 2. 3v4 retake, and so much up for Skyline still to use here. They've got hopefully Sky Healing still online. Butta Dogs. I mean, what can you really do? Have that judge in hand. And Carly gonna take the 2. Ooh. Oh, doesn't know how close Eileen is. And Skyline will make sure that scoreline stays tied.
It's been tied for the past how many? It's been 16 rounds.
It's been tied for a good bit, yes.
Oh my gosh! Or when was the last time we had a lead? Like back at the start, like with the anti-ego and the pistol. No. Oh my gosh. That was with Butta Dogs though. Unfortunate for Glaceon satching forward into the head of the Viper of Eileen, and just stopping the momentum. Luna already taking down XF. That's one of your key duelists down. The rest of Butta Dogs are happy to fall back. Since you know that you have the man advantage, you're just gonna fall back. And I love that idea. Or at least getting one pick. And then fall. And now the round is just slowed in tempo.
Buddha Dog's not taking any aggressive stances in mid or B either, though, so they don't have that information maybe they would like to have. So they have to continuously jump peek these. Now, this could be very good for Skyline if they choose not to rotate, rather just to cut noise. Buddha Dogs, they don't have that presence in B main. They have no idea. Trailblazer gonna just double check mid very quickly. Still doesn't see anything. Buddha Dogs, they're very sure Skyline's still on A. There's a guiding light. Go straight into ramps, where Carly finds a punish onto Glacian.
Oh no.
And all of a sudden, their A side is super weak. Or, well, under threat. And Buddha Dogs, they need to go. They need to run over. And they've left B side completely deserted. That's a walk up from Glacian to get them onto the B side. From Venture, I'm sorry, to get them onto the B side. Followed by an Omen ultimate to take that presence as well. Showstopper down. Eileen needs to get this plant down. They need to make sure the plant goes down as well. Don't want to have that plant into the round loss anymore, but Venture is going to clean it up. A nice 4K really too.
Venture's lurk up was absolutely perfect. Jid and Luna had the right idea to stay on B to watch out for a lurk. Unfortunately, at the wrong timing, I guess. Well, the IGL decided to calm. Guys, they're A. You must rotate. And the moment they rotate, Venture takes the timing and absolutely gets rid of Jid, and the B side gets cracked wide open. And Skyline just takes it for early pickings. Now, Buddha Dog forced to save, going all on sheriffs, except for Rena with no shield. So that's gonna be a little
Except
bit of
is
risk.
just in B. Just
What?
dashed into B alone. Got a kill. Got traded out by Glacian. Suddenly A is pretty open.
Oop.
Looking for those picks still. Venture somehow found their way into vents. And having control could be very instrumental in this coming fight. Luna still onto the site. Screens though getting flooded. And Showstopper is out. Not gonna catch anyone. Does do a lot of damage to Eileen. Doesn't matter. Eileen's hitting those headshots perfectly. And Jid. Oh, caught up by the Sky Flash. Position is marked. Nice round from Buddha Dogs. From Skyline, sorry. Nice round from Skyline.
And for the first time ever, Skyline will take their own 2-0 lead. 2-round lead. Your brain? 2-round lead over Buddha Dogs. Since the beginning of the map. Oh wait, never mind. I'm wrong. No, wait,
Well, there was yeah. There's like a 2-round lead. It's kind of unique,
True.
which is a little weird to say. Yeah.
Now with slightly more money, Buddha Dog should be able to buy up into this one-way send from Cafe. Pushing forward is XF. What
Blade
the
Storm.
heck?
Oh, misses. Cafe Paranoia pushes XF off this angle. Cloudburst trying desperately to defend. I'm not sure if XF heard that shrouded step though. Now look at the map. I just want us to realize Seekers are gonna start heading towards A. Give the impression that XF is just baiting, but it is still a free kill on the B site. You might as well pincer it in. All of a sudden though, A site seems very, very juicy, very viable here for Skyline as they're gonna get on pretty easily. Venture straight into CT. Has 1 kill. Need to make another ace happen maybe? Nah.
Maybe.
Spike gonna finally go down. Paint shells to delay. Venture looking towards ramps, and it's a Viper Spit on site to really try and dig that nail into the coffin. Get Skyline this round. Would be a very nice round to get in terms of economy. Not working out though. I mean, look at the players on Buddha Dog. They're just systematically going through the site, taking everyone down one by one. They're even walking through the smoke at the same time, trying to flush out this Viper. And Carly's not looking the right way. Viper pits are passed. Buddha Dogs are on the site and defusing the spike.
Perfect flush out from Buddha Dogs. They just decided, well, we don't care about this Viper Spit. We can flush it out, no problem. And now you have your own Viper Spit to play with for the next round. So now I want to see from Buddha Dogs. is try to use that Viper Spit in mid to keep that mid control, because that's realistically speaking, that's been the part of this map that they have been struggling to keep control over. You could Viper Spit mid, you could Viper Spit either of the mains, which I would probably prefer A main, since A main is slightly harder to retake than B. But that is up to Jid, and looks like it'll be Luna and Jid in mid. So I want to see if they will use this Viper's pit, and they are pinging it out, the possibility of mid being pitted, but nope, just gonna be an orb. And once again, you have your Viper lurking this one way again. Cafe using it to his advantage, spots out one at least. I believe he spotted out the Venture.
Paranoia.
And or not
Trying to stop this push, but Xset is on immediately, and the Shrouded Step is punished and caught. Sight's gonna go down, but Luna with that operator at mid does get this lurk. It's a nice change of pace from what we had before, with Skyline just running around, baiting, faking. But now Butta Dogs, they have to respond to this straight side push. Carly on the top here. And it's operator versus operator. We're still fighting on the site. Skyline's picked up 2. They just need 2 more to close out the round for sure. Or they can just play time. And it looks like time is going to be the winner here, as Butta Dogs settle in for a save.
I mean, they absolutely just got overpowered. They just got absolutely outmatched, outclassed by Skyline's aim. And the save will at least help them have some credits in the next round. But they really have to make something happen with this operator. I mean, they did at least Luna does get a kill, so that's gonna be extra money going towards their economy. Could buy a teammate, honestly. But Butta Dogs right now, you need to find your rhythm, find your answer in this defensive side. Otherwise, you might be going down 1-0 to start off the series, and you do not want that. So Butta Dogs might try to find a little bit more aggression, and looks like that will be the plan. Luna will force forward with this operator, not knowing that there's gonna be a flash ready for this attack. Gets flash, but gets one.
Incredible work. I mean, I don't know how you do that.
Damn.
Though shuts down a lot of Skyline's plans. Especially with Raze out of the equation, all the pressure is on just Luna. Get into that site. That's a lot of pressure. Oh my god! We are in the era of close operator shots. And all of Skyline elect to just go to site and ignore heaven. Except for Sky. Stays back, hangs back, wants to see if they can catch a lurk, a rotate, or maybe even go in the lurk themselves, although I think it would take too much time, so just content to be sitting over there in CT instead of playing on the site. Viper Pit available for Jid. Operator still looking for shots, and Luna's gonna find the first connect. Now onto the site we go. Cafe with that judge, and the spike is down, or not in a very easily defendable spot. Viper's Pit, followed by Trailblazer, tried to find the blind. One enemy remaining. Glowstick just with that operator isn't going to be able to even shoot into the spike, as Butta Dogs will take another round.
Butta Dogs finding a good answer against Skyline's plans, absolutely shattering them before they could even begin, with a perfect operator shot from Luna, taking down your Raze with a fully blinded. Just absolute cinema right there. That I don't know what else to say to that. I mean, it looks like they're gonna try to go for the same play, but this time Glowstick is ready with a counter peek. Luna might want to decide going against this, and this time Luna not gonna go aggressive, not gonna push forward, just gonna hold the angle. Blinding Light send. Glowstick spots out Luna. And this, they went with a double operator setup. My goodness.
Trailblazer is spotting XF. And Glacian's the first one to get a pick this time. Always, the victim is always going to be that lurking Viper on the A side. But straight into vents here, and XF finds another punish on Serena. From the shadows. Quick rotate over to the A side. It is unfortunately the wrong read. At Skyline, they take heaven control here. But Jid, if you walked out right now, oh, so close, doesn't find exactly maybe what they would like to find. Blaze Storm out. Oh, cannot connect to X. That does do quite a bit of damage, but that's what you have a Sky for. Now, all on Butta Dog, but he has the spike. They have the spike. Still in this heaven position, gonna take the smoke off. We're not gonna catch anything. What? Just a mid-air head tap, like it's absolutely nothing, and Glowstick brings Skyline over to match point.
I just want to remind everyone that Riot said this was gonna be a game with precise gunplay. Does that look like precise gunplay?
Hey, maybe it was precise. You don't know.
maybe. I need to see a replay on that. But Glowstick, you are an insane person to go for that mid-air headshot. And also, are we trying to impersonate Jin? Because I'm noticing that Butta Dogs have a lot of judges on their hands earlier. Flash, send out, pushing forward. His Butta Dogs sends out the showstopper, but cannot find anything. Deep is XF. Luna knows where this player is lurking at. Hiding behind the box. Shots once again exchanged. XF taken down low. Will rotate out of vents and rotate back with his team.
This is why we want Sky. Imagine the healing that you can get here.
Or mix.
Well, okay, I don't see healing light being used though, so maybe Glowstick doesn't have it. Paranoia onto the side, but they're all missing Jid. Jid's gonna be able to connect to one. Can't quite come up with the other two. The site does fall straight to Skyline. So they're looking to drag it over the line here. Butta Dog don't want to count them out yet. Nice Sky Flash. Oh, but the whiff from Luna. It's severe, but it's not that bad. At least Luna's still alive. They don't know about this player wrapping around CT. Or do they? This could be a punish. Rena flips around and finds Carly. Molly onto the spike, though. Luna needs to come up with everything. This is Skyline getting over that line. Finally making it out. 10-13, and Skyline will take our first round of this series.
I mean, that was an absolute banger of a match. I mean, it was close all the way up until the end, but Butta Dog just losing the steam at the very end, and Skyline will take a split. Now, while split was very close, I'm excited to see what they have on Haven, especially since that map is three-sided, and the
especially
composition
since they had a mirror
changes,
matchup on split.
Yeah. So what if
It
they had another mirror
implies
matchup?
It implies that they might have similar ideologies for other maps going forward. But we just have to wait and see. So we are gonna be right back after a very brief break. Stick around. You don't want to miss the rest of this match.
Where you been? I'm back, let's bump that. Got a phantom in my hand, I'll clutch that. Get an agent on flank, got a loop back. Shall we simmer on down with a 5-step? Where we been? I don't know, going downtown. Got the city lights secret like a ghost town. Got the body fries hiding all spooked out. Cause we got radiant night, you better bow down. Now, whoa, you from Omega with the oh no. I'm with the alpha and you know, don't make that ticket spike sound. Put that away, you'll hurt yourself. Be an anchor, let it all come your way. We got plenty for you, boy. Just say we got sheriffs, so starry-eyed boys. Got the banner highs, blown to the banner world. Who's there? Know this.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Will you hear it? Watch me ignite it. I go inside. No footsteps. I'ma take you all down like dominoes. I'ma take you out with another spike drop. Overheated, but I love to lock and load. I hear the echo, Bang bang, run it back. Team with the versatile, rat-ta-ta-ta-ta all day. Enough with the chit chat, steady with the one tab. I'ma set it off, just wait.
Oh, Dale de omega con la O, no. Sabe que la alfa soy yo. Go, vete y vuelve cuando no estoy así. Desapareció. Oh, ¿cómo piensa que no? Traigo la peña, las de Shero solo. Llama al chatarrero que se va a hacer rico de lo que dejaré de ti por el suelo. When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Leave the heat playing. Watch me ignite it. We're from different worlds. Mirror, mirror, eyes. Can you feel the burn? Watch me ignite it. Watch me ignite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tenax Series Season 6. We are in Week 6. We are in the best of 16 right before the qualifiers. In a very tense first match on Split between Skyline and Butta Dogs, we saw Skyline barely push ahead and manage to win that game. But as a reminder, I am Dolphy Vix. I am one of your casters, and I'm joined by Alex. Hello, Alex.
Hello.
And we also have Cesarius on production and Wyvera on observing. Wyvella, oops, on production. Shout out to them for all the work they've been putting in. And as a reminder, we are going to Haven, where Butta Dog is going to be starting on attack.
So with the dog starting on attack, and I want to see those aggressive ideas come out better here on Haven. I mean, their split aggressive plans, they all worked out in the end, but just Skyline had better defensive holds. So I want to see much more aggression coming in, especially with this three-sided map. There's a lot of aggressive angles, a lot of aggressive lurks you could really do, especially in garage, in sewers, in links. You could really do a lot of lurking in this map, and I hope to see at least a chamber at most.
I would be very surprised if they chose to go with the non-sentinel route here. I think there's just too much ground to cover.
Yeah, agreed. Especially with three-sided map, you at least want to have one or maybe two sentinels on this map. I mean, that's been the meta on Lotus and Haven, especially since they're 3-sided maps. I can't imagine if Riot decided to introduce a 4-sided map. We might as well just go all Senti there.
I wonder if the decision to go on attack first will impact the compositions of any of the teams. Obviously, on Split, we just had a straight mirror matchup, so we are wondering if that will happen on Haven too, or if we'll see something different.
I mean, that shows that they have like similar ideologies when it comes to Split, no? So maybe for Haven it could be same case, or could just be it could be a near mirror matchup if their ideologies would line up again.
Yeah, but Haven is a complicated map, one that I personally don't like, but don't tell anyone that. Can't. Of course, if Skyline is able to pull off the win in Haven, that means they would go on to qualifiers, and Butta would unfortunately be out of the running.
Unfortunately, yes. So Skyline, you have the momentum now. Let's make sure not to lose it.
Let's not lose it. Yeah.
Yeah, and this is a really good momentum because this is Skyline's pick after taking down Bulldog on their pick. So Bulldog, they really need to make an upset here to try to force that decider on Ascent, where it's gonna be a battleground of either the old 2022 meta or it's gonna be completely paper X out of the window compositions.
Would be nice to see. I think this is where we get the Phoenix. Probably.
Oh yeah, true.
Just like overall, great duelist for this Haven site, especially with the flashes, and the wall, and like the hot hands, as I said, the molly. It's just Phoenix is overwhelming. But we're about to see if anyone is locking it in for real though. Actually, gonna be no Phoenix, just Jet. Jet also always a very solid pick on Haven. Cypher versus Chamber Sentinels. And then of course, here's the biggest difference. It's gonna be the double initiator versus the double smokes.
So what? That's gonna be interesting because for Skyline, you have now with a actual Sentinel, Viper can actually play a better pseudo Sentinel role than what they had on Split. So Skyline starting on the defense. Bulldog really needs to pull out all the stops with Sova and Breach to make some good game plans. Because if they end up losing this first half, like let's say they go down 8-4, 9-3, or 10-2, they're a little bit screwed there since you'll be expected to win this attacking half, especially with a double initiator composition with that flash as well. Luna already ready to dash forward. And
Molly. Nice Molly to stop it. Burns the dash. Just crossing this gap. Aftershocks and damage going in. But ultimately, it's Luna who's taken down first. As Logic, oh my goodness! Snap to the right! A beautiful kill. Don't think we saw Logic last game. Wondering if that's a sub, but nice from Skyline. Very, very nice from Skyline.
Absolute shutdown from the plan that Bulldogs wanted to do. I commend Bulldogs for a good try. I think the idea was Luna was gonna dash forward onto side, followed up with the aftershock to clear out sewers, and then probably a flash on the other side. But that one molly from Logic said, "Nuh-uh. You're not going into our site, and you will not enter it at all." And just absolute access denied. And it looks like once again they're gonna try to go for that push. I mean, they have really nothing to lose. It's an equal for them, so pushing this fast forward shouldn't be too much of a problem. And oh, never mind. I thought they were going A, but they're going B. Luna dashing forward right away to try to take first contact. Ooh, and Venture.
Oh my God, Venture!
What?
On for another ace! Oh
Not again.
my God!
Not again.
Why?
4
kills out of nowhere. Still one bullet in the headhunter.
Okay.
Doesn't quite connect, but it was there. The vision and the kills, and Skyline don't even care about Buddha dogs. Just run them over like a truck.
And I mean, like I said, that round didn't matter, but I mean, for one player to get all the kills, it might start to matter. So Buddha Dogs, you really need to play around this double initiator composition, and I have not seen too many good ideas. I mean, all I've seen is like an aftershock on this overdart. they're not really playing the strengths of this composition well. Meanwhile, for Skyline, they know what their composition strengths are, and they're playing straight into them. And once again, same setup onto A, and Venture already with an operator will get taken out, will be forced back with the hour drone. But he's just gonna hold it. He's just gonna stay in that angle. Falls back a little bit. Now with XF reuniting with him, make sure he has some backup. And we have Logic just holding down A long with another with an outlaw. I was near said operator.
Outlaw.
I
Very
love the
solid
outlaw.
weapon of choice, can be brutal against full buys when you're on a save.
True.
Skyline haven't dropped a single member so far. All of a sudden, we're walking into the outlaw. Logic spotted two, and actually managed to connect with one. Lation gone, and the operator it's found its way into the short angle too. It's gonna be punishing those players that are just trying to rotate out. I mean, even Luna wants to get out of there. Cloudburst just to fake it, but the spike has been spotted.
Last player standing.
And everyone on Butta Dog is going down, just knocked over like rolling pins. Bowling pins. What is a rolling pin? Bowling
30
pins.
seconds left.
Do you mean knocked over like dominoes?
Sure, but also bowling pins. Luna
fair.
in this corner. No spike available. No teammates available. And only 15 seconds has to opt for the save. Question is, can Luna
Left.
get away with the save?
I think there's a chance. Nope,
Oh
never mind.
my
Logic
god.
gets it.
Very, very
Oh
close.
my.
Almost punishes that op shot for being missed too. Could have been at least a little bit of value in the round, but Skyline, they are going to tear away with it.
Buddha Dog's just kind of struggling here to find and figure out ideas. I mean, yeah, sure, it's only 3-0 up, but if you're already down 3-0 with a double initiator composition, which you should be favored here, yeah, I really don't have much hope with that. But I mean, we have to keep seeing Glow Stick sending a Silver Dart out into A main, knows no one's there. And Breach Flash going into Garage, but Luna taking out my XF.
Already, Buddha Dog's very scared. One member down, and that's the duelist, so it's going to be very hard to get onto a site the old-fashioned way.
Spike
Especially if you just
down,
want to
C.
decide to go on a lurk instead. Looking at this garage angle, though, oh my goodness, just pushing out. Just taking so much paranoia and a flash, though. Could work. Able to retrieve one gun. SF in this corner. Timing kind of gotten. A little bit of a miss. Venture might walk down here. Might be able to catch the last two kills. Oh, the closed operator is a little bit insane. Skyline get to 4 and deny Buddha Dog anything.
Momentum is steady for Skyline and Buddha Dogs. If your coach right now has to say something to you, you might want to take that time out. I mean, we saw from Skyline how that timeout worked out for them in the end. So Buddha Dogs, I would want to see maybe a timeout from you. And it looks like they're going to push C with Logic, the player that did the 4K, or I think 4K or Ace. I don't remember exactly. I think it was a 4K. On the C side, and that is a player you do not want to fight yet. XF pushing forward. Cypher forced to step back. And unfortunately, he's gone for the count. And at least Bulldog have the site, but we know Skyline's retakes.
Spike planted.
Glacian gonna be the first, gonna be able to get a kill onto the site as well. And now Skyline are in a 4v4 retake. Now, Skyline likes to retake. We've seen it before on Split. They are content with letting sites in order to fight their way back on, and we can see why. Logic already picking up 2, picking up a 3rd. Doesn't get the 4th, but Carly's right there to pick it up instead, and Skyline will continue their win streak.
It's just a beautiful retake from Skyline with Logic leading the pack. 5-0. That, I mean, what does that do to your mental, Delphi? Tell me, what does that do to your mental? There it is. There's the timeout called by Luna. So they're gonna have to discuss. They're
Oh,
gonna have
yeah.
to try to figure out ideas with this. I really want to see like a lot of combos here. I mean, you have Omen, you have Breach, you have Sova, you have Jet. I want to see a paranoia mixed with a stun, a Sovadar mixed with a dash and a flash. There's so many ideas you could go around with Breach, Sova, Omen Jet. Cypher, you could probably use his cages as a pseudo smoke to enter site alongside a flash. You just really need to play around these strengths that each agent has, and I'm just not seeing that from Buddha Dogs. I really need to see more from this composition, because if you're going to go into a double initial composition without an idea on how to play it, honestly just switch compositions at that point.
Honestly, I'm not sure if Buddha Dogs, they can't lurk, but they can't just push. It's a very hard situation to be in. Sorry, not lurk. They can't default. They can't push. It's a very hard situation to be in. I think it ultimately hinges on them finding picks. Maybe they can fake. They've got to try something new.
Yeah, they can't just be pushing into sites all the time. And oh boy, it looks like it's just gonna be the same old
hoping it
Buddha
works.
Dog. Oh no, yeah. Here we go again. It's just gonna be the same Buddha Dogs. Jid in mid spots out Venture, knows that ult
No
ready.
Venture is there.
Oh, and Carly.
Give it to Carly. Give it to Carly. Only able to grab one kill. There's a Vandal down, but does quite
damage
a
though.
bit of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at the Buddha Dog health bars. Two of them
Oh,
half
boy.
health. Cafe the only one with a Vandal. And sometimes on these timeout rounds, it's like, okay, we're gonna try to change something up, but there is a gun disadvantage.
Oh,
to think
no.
about. Oh my God, we're all running into garage. Shorty gonna be able to find one. And Venture also looking at the tour de force.
Remaining.
Whoa, whoa!
Oh, whoa!
Whoa, whoa!
Oh my God! I'm speechless. What did I just watch?
We
Venture
watched
is a
how to
force
play
of
Venture.
nature.
Oh.
Finds one kill with the tour de force. Immediately pulls out Headhunter. Finds a headshot with it. Jumps in. Doesn't even scope for that last kill.
Venture, you are
That's
insane.
Crazy. Venture been pulling out some really, really impactful plays for Skyline. Not just this game, but also on Split.
Right here.
Definitely probably one of the star players for Skyline.
Indeed. And we're looking at Glowstick now, lining up the Odin. Make sure to at least get one pick. And if that Odin can get a... So, not really doing damage, unfortunately. XF in mid gets spotted out by Jid. XF will just fall back. Jid wants to just go for the lurk. And finally, a new idea coming in from Buddha Dogs. I'm assuming this is gonna be like sort of a fake into a lurk, and okay, stuns Venture, so at least he'll be pulling back. It looks like the final plan is to end B, but you have that Omen. You have that Omen from Skyline, just waiting.
Rena throws a shock dart, doesn't catch the chamber trip, so it's gonna be hard to lurk in. Jid should hear the chamber trip though, should be aware it's there. Nice spam, killed the trademark.
Nice.
Rolling Thunder is prepared to get onto this A site. It's all gonna be in the Buddha Dog execution. And also, the ability of Logic to hold Viper Spit, even while stunned. I mean, remember, stuns are cosmetic.
Yeah, true.
Just click the left click button fast enough, you'll be fine. Logic gonna be pushed up into the air. Luna's immediately gonna updraft. And Logic's still coming up with 2 headshots. Third kill on the line. Viper Spit. Impenetrable! Oh, onto Cafe!
Oh my.
Teleports on top of this box, doesn't know there's one behind. Doesn't even matter, I'm pretty sure Glowsticks has a good idea of where Cafe is.
Yep.
Yeah, flawless for Skyline. Oh my goodness, Logic didn't even need Viper's Pit, it was 2 headshots.
I commend Buddha Dog finally trying something new. Finally a new formation from these dogs, but unfortunately... You can't teach an old dog new tricks. It didn't work out for them in the end. Logic, just an insane player in the Viper's Pit, keeping it impenetrable. And my goodness, I thought we were watching Nats there. What the hell?
They are indeed. Logic has been putting up that pseudo sentinel As we said, just the ability of Viper to do so much, but now Logic kind of stuck in this corner a bit. Do they go for the kill or do they go for the hold? What does XF do? Sova drone going straight into this angle here. Oh, XF! Oh, don't do it! Still comes up with 2 somehow! All the way on the A site, Logic is holding it down. But the rest of those A site players, Skyline with 8 on the board, they don't give a single inch. First round was so close, and Skyline didn't like that.
What? XF, you are a monster. In window, just deciding to dash forward. Even you see 2 players, bang bang, dead. Just what the hell, bro? Oh my gosh, they are putting Buddha Dogs down for the count, and once again, it's gonna be a fast push straight into garage. Trademark spotted, destroyed, and it's Venture just watching garage. With an operator,
Watching
does
with
get
that
stunned.
operator.
Yeah, teleports away though. Has a judge.
Oh,
and will be
Hunter's
forced to
Fury. Oh, but dodging and weaving around Hunter's Fury still gets one. Stuck in this corner.
Last player standing.
Finally put down by Cafe, who's been running through it. Buddha Dogs that are on the site for the first time in a very long time in this game. And they have the numbers advantage. All they need to do is get the spike down. Oh, the Odin can't transfer. Finally,
Nice
Buddha Dogs
try.
put themselves on the board.
Finally, after a long time coming, after 8 crucial rounds, Buddha Dogs finally put themselves on the board, and maybe, just maybe, that's the spark you need to start a comeback, you know? I mean, it always starts with 1. That's what they all say, right? That's what they all say. And looks like the formation of Buddha Dogs is let's just peek mid and make sure that B could be open. Goes in for the nice shrouded step forward. Jid and then Carly. Oh my god!
Carly picking up 3 kills. Skyline lose a round and they go the extra mile to ensure it does not happen again.
That is incredible from Carly. Getting 4 picks before eventually falling to Jid. It's the Skyline has probably scrimmed this map a ton of times, and they just know their ideas, know their plans so well. Their composition is absolutely gorgeous, and Buddha Dogs might need to be taken to the vet after this game if it goes any further. And Odin is already doing the damage. Jid taken down quite low. So they'll be forced to step back. XF also forced to step back because of that shock dart and shots through the door. Venture ready to lurk out. Sees the Cypher's trip. XF still holding the angle. Luna and XF will be the first one to challenge. Venture on the other side gets one. And it's XF outside of the garage!
How many 4Ks are we going to see this game?
I don't know. I think maybe a lot.
Last round
One
in
from
the
Venture,
half.
one from Logic, one from XF, one from
Carly.
Carly. We're just missing
left?
one. Just
Yeah.
Sova, glow stick.
Oh yeah. Glow stick. Glow stick. You. Glow stick. Step it up, boy. Step it up. Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Skyline don't care. They don't care.
They just don't.
Just keep on going.
At all. At least they secured the half a long time ago, to be honest. I was gonna say they secured half, but anyway. The shock dart, I mean, sorry, recon dart sent. Spots out Venture. Yeah, it's about to get stunned, but teleports out quite quickly. Carly spotted out Luna. They all know the positionings, and finally, for the first time again, Buddha Dogs is back on a site, ready to go for the plant, but there's util everywhere going. I'm assuming
It's
Venture
kind of
spotted
brutal.
out the con.
I mean,
Yeah.
Spiked is able to go down. Now the question is, can Buddha Dogs defend the site? It is a 5v5 retake. Chid just inches away from Venture and Garage. Gonna see the gun barrel though.
Oh.
Venture walks out on it. There we go. Neural Theft gonna mark out all the members of Skyline. All of them are CT. And they're gonna start trying to get onto this side, the second ping. And Jed's behind them. This could be big for Jed if he doesn't. Actually doesn't go for it. Oh my
No.
god, an ace for glow stick! What? Wait, we just talked about this.
We told Glowstick to lock
We
in,
just
and
talked
he
about
did.
this.
Yeah, we did.
They all got a 4K or an ace. Every single member of Skyline have a giant multi-kill of a round. Very close, by
And-
the way. I really thought Butta Dogs had that. I mean, Jin was coming in from the back. Nobody seemed aware. I just think maybe the trigger patience wasn't there to keep walking up.
Yeah, could have been a massive round for Jid if he just triggered this one, but now Buddha Dogs are flat lining here. They 11-1. We have seen this scoreline many times, and we have seen teams come back from it before, but I think for Buddha Dogs, this might be the impossible. But let's see. As the barriers drop, first contact will be taken between Luna, Venture, and Carly. That wall will soon fall and expose the members, taking down Luna down to 45 HP. Carly in sewers. Now tucked in this corner. Will they clear it? Will they know? Yes, they do. Arena.
Yes, they will.
Perfect. Perfect clear and takes down Carly.
Still, though, Carly spotting 3 should be enough for Skyline to make this call to pivot onto another site. Unless they take too much time to do it, but the seaside very clear, very open. On Skyline, they look towards garage. The Viper wall blocking access to B. And as we walk into garage, it's completely silent. No one the wiser. This positioning is unreal. Finally, though, a little bit of noise. Recon bolt onto the site. Now suddenly C is under attack. Cypher Cam going to go down in C main. As a spike starts to get planted. XF still holding this angle. Tap onto Rena. Doesn't find the kill. But now the threat of this jet is still there. Venture exploring into garage. I mean, it's gonna be very... Oh! Skyline! Oh my god! I was gonna say it's gonna be a very hard push onto the site, but I didn't think it would be that one-sided. Cafe still fighting, picks up the ghost, has to come up with 2 kills, is very close to it, but Logic finds the 4K to shut down Butta Dogs and bring Skyline to match point.
12-1. Buddha Dogs, if you want to start making a comeback now, it has to start now. 11 rounds in a row. You can try to do the impossible, but right now, Skyline will be sending you to the vet, down and dusted. As time ticks away on the barriers, this will be the final round. This will be either another round for Buddha Dogs or the final round for Skyline. Once again, Dart, Send, you're on Nico, you're forced to buy. And we're all looking at Skyline now. All of them in mid, just holding care.
With an outlaw.
Oh my gosh, the outlaw.
But look at Garage. Garage already being taken. Putting that Cypher chip kind of to shame. Very fast rotate from Butta Dogs though, but Jid's gonna be caught out on the site. Nice headshot! Shuts down XF. Suddenly the spike can't go anywhere. It's stuck on that site.
Oh no.
Butta Dogs are still fighting, still going. They've got the numbers advantage. They refuse to give up just yet. Though, Skyline, they have the weapon advantage. Vandal Outlaw in hand, the spike on C. Butta Dogs not converging around the spike, instead converging around the places that Skyline can come from. Looking at this B site, Glacian, the timing, it's awful. Venture gonna find the headshot. Jid's still standing in the back here.
Logic.
Oh.
Logic. Oh!
Logic doesn't quite see it, but it provides an outcome for
71.
Venture. Singer versus the Vandal. Venture's not sticking the spike. Luna should know this. They're not gonna peek.
Luna
Venture
reads the
tap
physics,
again. This time, Venture making so much noise. Gonna try and stick the spike.
No!
That's not good enough. Skyline drag it over the line. Oh, 13-1. Completely different from last game. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And Skyline will take this series 2-0 with a beautiful shutdown from Skyline on the second map. Absolutely just sending Butta Dogs off to the vet. They need to be taken care of. 5 dogs
What?
unfortunately got injured today.
Okay. Anyways,
Well,
but yeah, no, Skyline, wonderful job. Absolutely beautiful. From them, every single player on the team was getting 4Ks, aces, left and right. It was, it's a miracle it wasn't a 0 in 013.
yeah.
Um,
At least they got one round.
but yeah, beautiful from Skyline getting that 2-0 and making it to qualifiers. I mean, qualifiers is going to be up next. I believe as they move on from quarterfinals. I don't know why I've been saying qualifiers. I'm sorry, guys. But yeah, we are going to head to another break and then head straight into quarterfinals. Once again, shout out Skyline. Wonderful game from them. And yeah, no, I got nothing else to say. Um, Alex?
I have also nothing else to say.
I think we're just following up to see if we want to do an interview or not. Otherwise, we will just go straight to a break.
Yep.
Yeah, we are heading to break. All right, stick around.
Where you been? I'm back, let's bump that. Got a phantom in my hand, I'll clutch that. Get an agent on flank, got a loop back. Shall we simmer on down with a 5-step? Where we been? I don't know, going downtown. Got the city lights seated like a ghost town. Got the body frags hiding all spooked out. Cause we got radiant night, you better bow down. Now, whoa, you from Omega with the oh no. I'm with the alpha and you know, don't make that ticket spike sound. Put that away, you'll hurt yourself. Be an anchor, let it all come your way. We got plenty for you, boy. Just say we got sheriffs, so sorry-eyed boys. Got the venom highs blown to the venom well. Who's there? Know this.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite it. I go inside. No footsteps. I'ma take you all down like dominoes. I'ma take you out with another spike drop. Overheated, but I love to lock and load. I hear the echo, I hear the echo. Bang bang, run it back. Team with the versatile, ta-ta-ta-ta all day. Enough with the chit chat, steady with the one tab. I'ma set it off, just wait.
Oh, eres la omega con la oh no. Sabe que la alfa soy yo. Go, vete, vuelve cuando no estoy así. Desapareció. Oh, como piensa que no traigo la peña, left the shit of fellow. Le me chatarrero que se va a hacer rico de lo que dejaré ti por el suelo.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite it.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the quarterfinals of the Tenax series season 6. I am one of your casters, Dolphy Vix, joined by Alex. Hi, Alex. What's up?
Hello. What is up? What is up? I am
Skyline versus
excited.
Dynamo.
I am excited.
Especially after what I just saw Skyline pull off.
Indeed, indeed. And now we're gonna head the quick map ban split, automatically banned from Skyline, fracture out.
Huh.
Happy. Straight back into Haven.
Haven.
And Ascent, yes.
Ascent. Come on, tell me we have Breeze's Decider. Dang it.
Nope.
Lotus.
Nope.
Lotus, yeah,
Nope.
okay, Lotus.
Keep Breeze and Fracture out of the map pool. I'm happy.
We are a big fan of these 3-site maps.
Yes, apparently so.
Well, it's gonna be nice to actually see teams play Ascent. Since it's guaranteed to be played. But Skyline, I mean, after what we just saw them do on Haven, I'm not surprised that they are picking Haven.
Not at all. I mean, they could do it again. You never know, right?
Yeah, I mean, did it once, might as well go for the 13-0 once again. And the faster your games are done, the faster you... Is that true? That's true. And, of course, winner does go straight to semis, which... I mean, why would you not want to?
True. But I mean, this could be a little bit of a harder fight for Skyline because this is I believe this is the number 1 seed from coming up from group. I won't say about group, but I believe is a number one seeded team from one of them.
Oh, sorry, Ascent's
Oh.
first.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Okay, but we're on Ascent. Sorry, we are on Haven. Map was wrong.
Okay.
We're very much on Haven.
All right, and it's looking up. It was shaping up to be a mirror match. It was shaping up to be a mirror matchup, but Dynamo decided to pull off a Neon instead of a Jet. This is gonna be interesting
Guys,
between the two teams.
The nerfs are not real. Let me tell you this.
Yes,
Neon
yes,
is still a viable character that you can play.
Agreed. Very much though viable. And we're now going straight into the game as the barriers are about to drop. Dynamo will be heading onto the C side. It is Skyline versus Dynamo here right now. And the compositional difference is about to come through. KJ Venture and Ilaria getting the first pick.
Down.
Yeah.
Nice from Ilaria. Ilaria. Spike gonna go down. Dynamo going for this really punch and force your way into sight kind of play. Use that Killjoy to have, this sort of post plant from afar with the mollies. XF gonna be a nice walkout. Is able to catch 2. Evens up the numbers for Skyline, but they try to fight onto this side. They still are getting punished. Kills are really going back and forth. Damage being done. Skyline are on the side, tapping the spike. Killjoys though, all the way around. Not holding the spike though. Is it the play? It's not. Brownie able to take the first round for Dynamo.
It got a little bit scrappy there towards the end, but Dynamo will manage to separate themselves from Skyline, and for the first time, Skyline will be losing the pistol on Haven. Well, for the first time since the last series.
There's an argument for holding the spike there.
I think so. I mean, you had Logic holding you, right? So might as well just take the spike till the very end. You had enough time. So, that was an interesting play. Interesting play from Skyline. But
hard
we
call
move on.
To make, but yeah. Dynamo. Weapons advantage, but I don't know if they've leaned into it too much.
I don't think so. Nero's on
In
the
fact,
ghost.
yeah. They've decided to take a much slower stance here. Doing a default instead to try and grab information. Scared maybe that Skyline is stacking a site. They definitely don't want to run into Killjoy. Recon bolt to clear out A. Logic swung out very wide. Gonna be taking quite a bit of damage, but can call for the retake. Can call for the rotate. Can call that this site is being taken. Already Kayla trying to fight onto the site. Glow stick does so much damage, and all the Skyline is pulled up. Still fighting, still going. Just Brownie. Walk out into smoke. No idea.
Ooh.
Logic is right behind you. A team ace to Skyline.
Those smokes really helped out. Really helped out Skyline's retake. Those were honestly, I think those were gonna be their win condition no matter what. Smokes around the site, lurks and teleports into smokes. Just absolute beautiful perfection for Skyline. Dynamo tries they might to counteract these smokes. They just couldn't clear their corners enough to find where the members of Skyline are. And looks like it's gonna be an aggressive push towards A side.
Revealing area.
Oh no! Overwhelmed in the short angle, and XF is able to take down Naru immediately. That's an operator out of the equation for Skyline.
I dropped the spike.
It's a very dangerous spot to be in. On one hand, Dynamo have an operator. On the other hand, they don't really have much of anything else. Still, they're choosing to take this nice and slow. Especially with the stack. Skyline can't afford to stack A just because of how much area Killjoy can cover. Look at Venture. Full site setup on C, turret in garage, watching B. Venture has the entire has half of Haven on lockdown. Operator is exploring in long. The Viper wall. Gonna cash that out. Operator retrieved for Skyline.
30 seconds
But all of a
left.
sudden, it's time to run onto C. This is where Venture can really start to shine. Really start to make a play. Recon dart. Venture pinged out. Kills one. Not able to cap the second, so Dynamo are going to be able to get onto the C site, get that spike planted. Now the operator has been picked up for Skyline. Whether or not it's going to be useful in this retake, well, I was going to say it's going to become apparent. Then Logic picked up a very nice counter Brownie. There's just a lot of high value weapons. Oh! Not able to make anything happen. Kalen the Great. They go down. And I mean, Dynamo, they try their hardest, but Skyline pull ahead.
That initial pick off onto XF, losing the operator. You thought you might have the round advantage. Unfortunately, Glowstick with the Odin is there to trade out his teammate and make sure that they do not even get a foot into the site and push them straight back. I'm a little bit questioning why Ilaria tried to go that walk down a long by themselves with the operator in hand, which is kind of a questionable play, but I think the idea there was try to at least get one pick, then try to flush out, but unfortunately Skyline decided to take the aggressive timing. And XF just holding the operator angle no matter if they're spotted or not.
Right. Just holding it through the recon bolt from the shadows from Kalen the Great. Well, you would think it's for information, but it's just to get over to A long here. With Silva drone into garage for information, clearing out garage, tagging out a bit of utility, might even see right. It does catch out XF. Venture on a little bit of an adventure and see. So many puns I can make with the name Venture. But it ultimately does look like it's lining up to be an A hit, and here we go, straight onto the site. Viper Molly. Not gonna be enough. Kayla even gets it through 2 smokes. A perfect headshot to shut down Logic, and all of a sudden, A site falls. Real question is, long flank coming in from Venture is gonna be able to dodge one Killjoy bot, but not the other. So Brownie already aware of this. Can we get onto the site? XF gonna trade out that operator for a Phantom. Has 2 Cloudbursts in case there's a way to walk on. Paranoia hitting Graffiti. Kayla stuck in the corner. But the shots not gonna quite connect until the very last second. And Ilaria still fighting. But all of a sudden it swung in favor of Skyline. Kaylin all alone. And a Glowstick just has to jump on with the Odin. And the spike is gonna be defused. Really nice retake from Skyline. Very coordinated.
Always with the perfect retakes is Skyline. Dynamo just couldn't find an answer against that said retake. However, they did try their best. Kayla with a perfect opening to the round. Unfortunately, falters in the side of Skyline, saying, "Nope, we're retaking this. You're not gonna get any of us left. Anyone else?" And looks like SF will just hold on to that operator. And looking to peek down sewers, but that's where Dynamo is not going. Looks like they want to go for this mid push. And indeed, that is the plan.
Viper's Pit on A. Denying as much access to that site as possible. Does cover both entrances with it as well. Instead, going to be pressure in garage for Venture to deal with. Already's popped 2 of... has already popped at least one of the nades. The nano swarms. One of Killjoy's greatest tools. But of course, an operator might be even a greater tool in terms of defending sites. Hunter's Fury immediately popped as well. Unsure if it was a misclick or not, though. I don't see too much of the value that Glowstick might grab from it. But Nara going to be able to kill Venture, who just took too much of a lurk up here. Oh, this Odin, it catches everything! Glowstick! How much can you gain Illyria has found their
30
way into
seconds left.
garage, playing it so slowly. The trigger patience to not kill Glowstick, only for Carly to come in and watch the angle as well. Oh, but the Odin on Haven, it's punishing.
And that is an early timeout coming in from Dynamo to try and stop the bleeding as early as they can. Skyline, on the other hand, though, already comfortable with a 3-round lead. Dynamo needing to figure out ideas against this Odin on glow sticking, and it was because it was absolutely diabolical. Glowstick, are you sure you're not Brock? Or are we sure this is not Brock secretly?
But anyways, timeout coming in from Dynamo. Of course, it would be from Dynamo. Skyline are very happy with what they're doing right now. It's really just trying to figure out how to get around those tools. Because between Glowstick, XF, and Venture, and Logic, Carly obviously not very much like a Sentinel in any shape or form, but still a good player overall. The defense is so impeccable from Skyline. It's too hard to break through any of these lines.
True.
And even when they do manage to break through, Skyline just retake.
Yeah, so you really have to find an answer to, if you get the site, you need to now know next what's gonna happen in their retake. What's their game plan there? And also, I'm a little bit curious for the side of Skyline. Why switch out the KJ? Why switch out the chamber for a KJ? I'm a little bit interested in that change, since Venture was pretty much happy on the chamber.
Oh, Venture still fighting on the site. Teleport goes a little bit wide, but it's not going to be good for Venture to pick up on. And Carly swings onto the site, finds 3 for themselves.
Nothing to make of the timeout. Dynamo immediately loses the round after their plan of attack was to try to do a C split, but unfortunately Venture shuts that down. And with the rest of Skyline on the C side, they read Dynamo like an open book. Now, looks like it's gonna be an absolute A-hit. A fast A-hit straight. But they don't know what's waiting for them. They don't know what weapons are waiting on the other side of the smoke. And they already hear one.
Thumbolt. Oh, we are peeking out with an operator here. It's aggressive with the Odin backing XF up. And immediately the lockdown goes, trying to get this purchase onto the A side. Venture's coming in from flank though, and the lockdown doesn't quite cover all of A.
Oh!
Bolt try to fight on, and it's gonna be a nano swarm that actually catches out XF in the backside. Glowstick trying to pull off another miracle with the Odin. Still gonna be able to hit down 2 before being taken down. Skyline with the numbers disadvantage now, as Carly and Venture, they try to pinch, but they are aware that Venture is flanking. And this smoke denies Carly a lot of access onto the site. Venture does have that lockdown if they want to play for it. Fake. Shouted step from Carly. And they're not looking long. Venture going to be able to find the first. Carly swings out. Lockdown goes down as well. They have to break it. They're going to double swing.
Oh!
And Venture goes down. Can't quite come up with the kill. Dynamo, they win. This round pretty well. I mean, it all it takes is one investment for the lockdown.
Well, I was a little bit questioning on the lockdown, especially since there was a lot of gaps. And I thought Glowstick could honestly make another go at it with the Odin, but unfortunately, Callan the Great there to shut it down. And the rest is history. I mean, good try from Venture. Using the KG ult there was a really good idea, but the double swing from Dynamo, it was just a lot good. It was just a lot better. And now it's going straight into the C side. Another C split attack. Kayla knows where these mollies now are founded. You're getting blinded up.
Overdrive gonna be over. Pulls up the Bucky instead. Oh, the scan is so good! The recon ball defies so much, but Brownie's quick with the return. Finds the trades, trying to put something back together for Dynamo as the spike goes down. And Kaelin also fighting. Operator and an Odin. But XF picks up a Vandal and finds the headshot to put Dynamo in their place.
Dynamo had a great attempt at the C split once more, but that one recon, that one scan, unfortunately breaks apart the hold of Dynamo's C site. And Skyline, beautiful play, beautiful, absolutely gorgeous ideas coming out, and once again, it looks like Dynamo's just lost on what to do. Looks like they want to go for yet another A hit, but they're once again there's something called a light machine gun on the other side. Never mind. But...
Oh! Okay.
Yeah, no, yep.
Kind of walked into it. Logic was spamming for a while, but very unfortunate.
Kayla's already deep into sewers. Well, it's only a
It's a lot
buck
of
in hand.
information, yeah. I mean, a lot of information
Yeah.
trying to be gathered here. Venture's already pushed out quite far. There is nothing here that will stop Venture
Ooh.
from walking forwards and taking this flank angle, especially as soon as presence is detected. And it is going to be straight up onto the B side for Dynamo. Well, if they can. There's a lot of things they have to get through. Oh my goodness. A quick scope from XF to shut down Kaylin. Also, Carly's still there. Skyline, they refuse to give an inch. I mean, Dynamo is doing better than our last team did against Skyline. Which
True.
happens to be just by one round.
I mean, if they can get a third, then we can say that they did a lot better than the previous team. Touche, though. Touche.
Shadows traveling. Nowhere to run.
Hunter's
And here we
Fury trying to catch someone out. Logic's fighting as well. And with that little bit of distraction, Glowstick is able to finally make the shot connect onto Laria. Dynamo already down 2 players. Third one here. Glowstick's going on a tear this game. Absolutely crushing everybody.
Enemy marked.
Scanned. Tagged. Seen. Dynamo are in a difficult position, especially if they want to walk up into this Odin. All it takes for Glowstick is to see a little bit of an enemy. And the spam is very sudden. Oh, that Odin's gonna be such a problem. Shrouded step to get Kaylin across the gap. The paranoia's ready. Glowstick hasn't taken any damage.
Revealing area.
Neru is able to get something here. The operator put down. But the shock dart should take out Kaylin.
Oh!
Doesn't quite bounce correctly. Kaylin's still in the corner. Still alive. Adventure decides to take up a post outside of garage. It's very hard for Dynamo to find anything, and it looks like they're electing to save.
It is. It does,
10
it
seconds
does
left.
look that to look like to be, and that will be the eighth. That'll be the eighth round for Skyline, trying to hopefully repeat back what they did last match.
I wonder.
I mean, it could go
I
either way. You
wonder
know,
if Dynamo can get any more on this half.
I mean, they have Viper's Pit, from the Shadows and Hunter's Fury. So you really have a lot of ults to play around with. But the question is, do you want to invest all 3 ults just to win 1 round? The answer would probably be yes, but that is up to Dynamo. Meanwhile, for Skyline, you have the Jet Knives and From the Shadows. And I believe KJ ult could be close. And yep, the knives are automatically popped. Logic, first one to spot out Kayla. Fighting over to the side, trying to get one. At least gets one before getting traded out. Kayla now deep into link with the rest of their team, and Venture is there with the operator in hand.
Yeah, just a
Shorty.
complete switch up. Venture still trying to fight with the shorty. Brownie is so low from it. But the KJ lockdown, hopefully gonna be good. Hopefully gonna stop this push for a while, and I think it does. especially with the swarm grenade. Gonna be able to push Skyline off for now. Still though, Skyline have plenty of time if they need to get onto the site. This Odin, once again, gonna be so dangerous if they can't do anything about it. And there's a scan for the Odin to even find purchase off of. But Carly's walking out alone. Glowstick can't back them up. A jump from heaven. Connects with one. Spike a Seki! Dynamo
Time.
just has to play time here. And there it is. The time has passed. And not even the kill will go through. A nice solid round for Dynamo to get to 3.
Last round.
Not so much of a loss, I hope, with Kale and the Great dying to the spike, but I don't think so. I think Dynamo's economy should be good, especially since this is not the half round. So this is where Dynamo could make a break of 4-8 half, or we get the faded 9-3 scoreline, and we all know what happens at 9-3. But recently the curse has shifted on 8-4, so hey, you never know.
Let us hunt.
Maybe.
Take flight.
Once again,
Of
a
course,
long.
one more round. Yeah. Hunter's Fury. Looking for those kills.
Down A.
And Kayla and Logic, I mean, they're running in together. Oh my goodness, a very ambitious ult from the shadows here. Glowstick knows Kaylin has to be low. Able to use that shock dart. Carly's ult's a lot better though. Glowstick with that operator shuts down Kayla. Just narrow, and it seems like they know the position. And Skyline will take the 9.
9-3. We all know what this means, and it's how we cope in our that's how we cope in our com games. You know, if we're down 3 rounds.
Sides.
A faded scoreline known for its infamous curse, but can Dynamo really feed off the curse, or will Skyline just continue forward to a 13-3?
I mean, we'll see. Now, I do think Skyline does have that little bit of an advantage on defense, just comp-wise. Dynamo's doesn't look as good to me. Even though it's basically a mirror matchup, just because I think that Jet has more staying power.
True. Where is it? Drop pistol round already start. Oh, good shot from Kayla, taking out the duelist right away. 8 trades on trades, and it's still dead even. But the health bars on Skyline side, it might as well be a 2v3 at this point. Oh, wait. It was a decay. Never mind. Niru flanking up. Logic. Perfect read. And they're just gonna pivot to the A side while the rest of Dynamo is just stuck on C.
Now, there is a argument for how much a Killjoy and a Viper can do for a read. But there's just so much utility between Logic, Glowstick, and Kaylee. Just have to see what Dynamo do decide to do here. Sheriff's in hand, walking up. Through short. You have the Viper wall still. Toxic screen. They're not looking. Glowstick first one down. Both of these members on the backside paranoia as the spike is tapped. But no one is looking, and Carly and Logic are able to just take it all.
Another 1-1 on pistols. With Skyline taking the attacking pistol. Look, it was a perfect hold for Skyline to be honest. Unfortunately, Glowstick did die in the end, but the hold from Carly and Logic was absolutely diabolical. Dynamo not knowing where these plays would be, and it looks to be a full C stack. So they're gambling on the fact that A should be can be a retake, and looks like they could read right into this.
Right here.
This is a very good toxic screen. It provides a lot of cover for Garage. Unfortunately, you can't use it anymore because Illyria is dead. But look how many people are just waiting in garage. This Overdrive is about to find a lot. Oh, but are they gonna find the kills off of Michaela? Able to follow up. Glow stick with the Guardian, gonna shut down everybody else on Dynamo. The Skyline will get to do that double one. I don't know why I said double one. It's just 11.
Get to those double digits now. Skyline absolutely off the back of Glowstick manages to get pulled around out. Unfortunately for Dynamo, that was a round that you really wanted to win. But fortunately it will be for naught. And now the setup is gonna be leaving B open, and I think Skyline has read into it. Yeah, Skyline is completely read into it. The B has been left open. All besides the turret, of course. And Kayla, knowing that B is completely empty, will go over and rotate alongside their KJ. And they're already smoking off B. They have read each other. They have read each other's positioning. They know where each other want to go. But the pivot to see Ilaria at least getting one.
Kayla's still here.
Needing to find more.
Oh, no! Looks away! Looks away just for a second, but Kayla's still here, fighting, still going. Outlaw. Not gonna quite connect with the shots. Picked up the Sheriff. It's a 1v3 for Venture. I mean, we've seen Venture pull off some crazy things before. But is this one possible? The Outlaw would kill Kayla immediately. Nano Swarm in this garage choke. It's gonna make the life a lot harder. They don't know the positioning of Venture anymore. Could come from nearly anywhere. They have to have all their bases covered. Venture, though, looking the CT position.
Oh!
And I think the barrel of the Outlaw should have been spotted there. Dynamo. They cling for dear life.
Absolutely cling onto the that thread. At least they get another round on the board. Slightly improving their economy, but not completely breaking Skyline. Skylines, I think, still has a really good economy. And right now, the plan, and once again, they go back to that default, leaving B open. This time, instead of a turret, it's an alarm bot. And the entire team, Dynamo, is ready to just try to push up into A. Sewers is being held by Kayla and does get a pick. Very well placed. Is that turret?
Oh, straight into the molly.
Oh,
Skyline being torn down piece by piece. And Dynamo, they make it look so much simpler than they had before. Now, of course, the switching of the size, having access to that weaponry, it really does make a difference. And I'm not sure if Skyline have the manpower to take a site anymore.
I don't think so, yeah. And
I mean, Brownie pinged it out. No one's watching Garage, really. Well, okay, Illyria's on the angle. Oh, looks away for just 1 second. Might be able to catch out Brownie here as well. Kayla swings out. And goes down to Glow Stick. So a 1v2.
oh,
A 1v1. It's very winnable. Has Hunter's Fury online. And look at the utility. The Recon Bolt coming on as well. Hunter's Fury, Shock Darts, Owl Drone. There's just so much available for Glowstick. On the other hand, though, Nero does have most utility up for them as well. So the real question is, does this rotate to A? Is it worth it? 13, 12, 11. The spike needs to go down. Neru. I mean, this play might be very good. It might be very bad. The spike gonna go down. Neru does dodge the Recon Bolt, but cannot dodge the gun bullet. And Glowstick will bring Skyline to match point.
Once again, a beautiful play from Skyline. Glowstick taking a risk without rotate, but it pays off in the end. Nero tries his best, at least dodges the Recon Bolt, but like you said, yeah, can't dodge. Unfortunately,
quite
can't
get around the bullets. No, they can't do it.
Yeah, it's not. They
Very
can't do the
unfortunate, but
Matrix.
Skyline now at 12.
Scanning ahead.
Go, go, go.
I mean,
Okay.
you do Dynamo. At least they have some kind of weapons, but being taken down otherwise. Kayla's all the way around, does have that judge, is able to find the trade off of Carly. But still, we're fighting so much. Vandal picked up! Oh, beautiful from Dynamo! just painstakingly playing together, finding these kills. And now a timeout from Skyline
And Skyline will
as they
take
discuss
timeout.
how to actually, make the final push.
Yeah, I'm really liking all the ideas that Skyline have when it comes to this attack side, especially the defaulting, the fakes, the lurks across the board, especially on the defense was really good. Dynamo now could be coming alive a little bit. They're trying their hardest to take apart Skyline's pieces, and it's worked out beautifully for them. But now the question is, if the final push is made, can they really bring it back from this deficit 12-5? It'll be an interesting push, but Dynamo. If there's anyone else I can believe, it could be Dynamo. Looking at what their plan could be,
Dynamo
they can
has
play,
to come up with 7 in a row to save this.
and you have 3 ults to play with. The Skyline also have 3 ults to play with, but they don't have a KJ ult or the overdrive. So this could be an interesting way to play a retake. You have overdrive, Viper's Pit, and lockdown on your side, so this could be a way to at least win you one more round.
Shock dart.
And the immediate force out of Skyline is pushing towards Garage. They know that Garage maybe doesn't have a turret anymore. And yeah, that is going to be the idea, pushing forward with the knives.
Blade Storm could be a make or break here. Depends on how XF wants to approach this. They've already gathered. Kaylin's going to have spotted them out, trying to smoke it off.
Oh!
And Illyria is going to be able to start defending the side. Carolee with the trade, and suddenly Overdrive's online. Kayla running through Garage, trying to get onto the side. Brownie's kind of doing it all, though. All on Neru. Somehow, Skyline have pivoted the game. Pivoted this round state into being a win. The Viper Spit is down.
Ahead.
Neru needs to come up with both of these players. Recon bolt into the smoke.
Oh.
Look how close Logic is. Neru's not going to expect it, and Skyline are over the line and have made the game work.
Beautiful.
Great.
Beautiful.
Beautiful Skyline, and we're going to go to Ascent soon, but I just have to say a Haven game. Skyline has shown why they like that map and how they can really play on it.
And you know that the switch between the chamber and the KJ, it doesn't matter what Sentinel Venture is on. They will play to their strengths with those Sentinels together, and they just did play KJ well as they played KJ as well as they played chamber.
Yep. We are going to throw to a very quick break, and right after we will be back with Ascent, and we'll be seeing which one of these teams go on to semis.
Where you been? I'm back, let's bump that. Got a phantom in my hand, I'll clutch that. Get an agent on flank, got a loop back. Shall we simmer on down with a 5-step? Where we been? I don't know, going downtown. Got the city lights secret like a ghost town. Got the butterflies hiding all spooked out. Cause we got radiant night, you better bow down. Now, whoa, you from Omega with the oh no. I'm with the alpha and you know, don't make that ticket spike sound. Put that away, you'll hurt yourself. Be an anchor, let it all come your way. We got plenty for you, boy. Just say we got sheriffs, so starry-eyed boys. Got the venom highs, blown to the venom well. Who's there? Know this.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite it. I go inside. No footsteps. I'ma take you all down like dominoes. I'ma take you out with another spike drop. Overheated, but I love to lock and load. I hear the echo, I hear the echo. Bang bang, run it back. Team with the versatile, all day. Enough with the chit chat, steady with the one tap. I'ma set it off, just wait. Oh, eres la omega con la O, no. Sabe que la alfa soy yo. Go, vete y vuelve cuando no estoy así. Desapareció. Oh, ¿cómo piensa que no? Traigo la peña, las de Shadow Fellow. Llama chatarrero que se va a hacer rico de lo que dejaré ti por el suelo. When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite it.
Welcome back, everybody, to Tenax Series Season 6. We are in the quarterfinals. Skyline versus Dynamo, and Skyline has taken an early lead. I am one of your casters, Dolphy Vix, joined by Alex. Hi, Alex.
Hello.
Hello. And yeah, we're here. We're gonna be going straight into Ascent. I am excited to see Ascent finally be played. Usually people like to stick to Haven Lotus as their first two maps.
Yeah.
So this will be fun.
Very, very fun. And I'm excited because Ascent, we all know Ascent, a classic map, lots of clutch moments, especially in the VCT. I think we know the most infamous one. That Artist 1v3 DRX versus FPX in Champions Istanbul, I believe, was the tournament. That was an incredible clutch. So I want to see something. I want to see some good fights, good dog fights in this map today.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Ascent, and especially because Ascent is such a versatile map. I also think it's very interesting. Ascent, one of the oldest maps in the game, one of the, I think, classics. When you play Valorant, you think Ascent. When you go into a custom game, the first map it gives you is Ascent, because alphabetically, Ascent's the A. When you win champions, you get a banner on Ascent. So, one of those real like staple maps, it is gonna be almost a mirror
Almost
matchup.
a mirror matchup. Yeah, Caleb back on the neon, and we have Phoenix.
We have Phoenix, which we've been talking about. Phoenix being one of the strongest duelists right now.
Yep. And
on account of just being one of the duelists that hasn't been nerfed for a while.
yeah, because he's pretty balanced, and also this model a little bit wonky, or is just that my eyes are playing tricks on me? Okay, I could just be playing tricks on me. But anyways, enough of that. Once again, Skyline starting on the defense, and we have that, and we have
Placing swarm grenade.
Dynamo starting on the attack.
Oh my goodness, look at the A site. Look how many people are just there.
Mm.
It is a cluster of just players everywhere. Brownie, though, gonna be the one who makes the first move. Finds XF walking down the mid. Traded out quickly by Carly, but Carly now low and taking a lot of damage. Is gonna be a bit impactful. There is no door to close. There's no door. Very good foresight. And Glowstick is gonna be tearing through it. That's Sova Shock. It could do a lot, could not do a lot. But it is gonna be a 1v2. And it's all on Carly. Nice 3k to open up the pistol round with, and Skyline take the early round.
Very good idea, very good foresight from Adventure to break that door and make sure that Dynamo does not have a door to close to prevent this retake. But it wasn't really. It kept pressure on Dynamo to make sure to keep watching. Keep watching Tree to make sure there isn't anyone to pressure there, and the perfect pressure from Skyline pushing down forward in. Oh, timer stopped. What has happened? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we just had a tech pause. Tech pause. Tech
What should we talk
pause.
about?
Oh, did you do your pick'ems yet?
I have not. I didn't know pick'ems were open.
Yeah, pick'ems are open on both Valorant
I haven't
and
logged on to Valorant for a
VLR.
bit.
Makes sense. But right now, I don't know if I will do my pick'ems. Actually, I'm kind of bored. I don't want to do them. I don't really do good on my pick'ems. I always get absolutely wrecked on my pick'ems. But hey, pick'ems are pick'ems. Okay, we also have like
Maybe.
we have like 2 new teams on the international stage. Full Sense and Global Esports. So those 2 teams will be interesting to watch. Granted that they're both from the Pacific region.
It might be. I'm also wondering, like, I had a thought and I forgot it.
The train of thought went we. Um,
It happens.
happens. Um,
It's okay. Tech
hey,
pauses happen.
hey, at least this isn't Energy versus Sentinels, right?
Oh, we are actually paused, like, in the buy phase, though.
So yeah, so we're good. We're good.
And our players are actually respectful of each other.
Oh wait, I saw I saw a teddy bear. Someone was holding the tech the buddy flex. There it is. I never got it. I never bought the battle pass. I wish I did now. I'm kind of regretting not getting that little teddy bear right there. Do you have that, Dolphy?
No, I don't. I
Aw.
haven't spent money on Valorant for a while either.
The last time I spent money was on a Gaia Vandal on my night market. It's like a few days ago. No. It was like a few weeks ago actually. Glowstick just getting ready to position the dart. I think it
Yeah,
looks
the
like
timer's going, so I think the tech
All
pause is
right, okay.
over.
Yay! Okay, that was really short. Thank goodness. Yay! Okay, we're back. We're back in the action, folks. As the timer ticks down, the barriers drop, pinging out. Dynamo knows where this KG is gonna be sitting. Flashes sent out. Kayla will be the first to rush forward. Straight into wine. Make
Kayla's
sure to clear wine.
So fast. Venture, though, of course, always gonna be breaking this door. It's very good decision. The Nano Swarm to delay any sort of push onto the site. And remember, Skyline has the money, so it's gonna be very hard for Dynamo to do anything about it.
Indeed, and that outlaw one shot to the. It's basically an operator this round because one shot to the body, you're dead. There is no getting around it. And once again, Glowstick with an Odin. You do not want to beat that Odin, especially on Ascend, because this map is made out of paper paper mache or something like that. I don't know. The walls are thin. That's all I gotta say. Kill on the other side of wine, and the rest of Dynamo spams are coming through. Damage is taken. Being burned alive is. Ooh, Ghosting got burnt. But Kalen's there to clean him up.
Last player standing.
Scanning ahead.
It's just too much to deal with. I mean, at least Dynamo can get onto the side and plant the spike, but Carly with another 3K.
So this is by the way, this is Carly's second 3K this match so far.
There's only
And
been,
then they had
it's only been 2 rounds.
yeah, it's only been 2 rounds, and they've had like 2 multi kills already, and not to mention they had a lot of multi kills back in the Haven map in the last match.
So from the shadows already online, don't know if that's gonna be heavy impact. Dynamo does have run it back, though.
Hmm.
I mean, really, it is gonna be like how impactful that ultimate can really be. Run it back's a really nice ultimate to have online. From the shadows, a lot of people like to say that from the shadows is weak.
This one's for the fam back home.
I mean, if used incorrectly, yeah, sure, it is very weak. But if you use it to get space, get information, or even to rotate it, rotating is kind of sucks to use the from shadow road. That's just a waste of an ult. And Venture gets Hilaria, but unfortunately, they were ulted, so that doesn't count as a kill.
Yeah.
But I think Carly does a trade back, and Browning in the mid. That's where Logic could be. And
Gonna be a fight at mid too. Logic actually takes down Brownie with just a classic, but Dynamo are on the site. They do have that spike planted. Skyline is very low. It's basically only glow stick, but they've all started to walk off. They're gonna
They
wrap
could really
around to
save the
heaven.
face.
Actually, this could be a
Ooh.
misplay.
good.
Not
They
100% sure, but they fight onto the site. They're aware
Wait.
that these people are coming from heaven.
Remaining.
And the Odin's gonna connect through the wall. Now the diffuse going through.
Remaining.
Oh,
One kill
glow
is good.
stick.
The glow stick It's always glow stick with the Odin. And Skyline will
Um,
take another round.
Right here.
Absolutely
Right here.
gorgeous. The defensive hold from Skyline, the retakes they do. I'm just speechless. The retakes are really good, and Dynamo still can't find an answer, especially on the pistol round. That aggressive push down catwalk to take down the Sentinel, which is absolutely best played there. And Skyline with this Odin glow stick. I think right now Skyline's glow stick could be the MVP. Continue to be the MVP if they keep up this performance.
Stop that.
And all that for using one weapon. Ooh. One of that orb, you get damaged. Tempo's no
Dynamo.
slow.
They have to play it slow. They don't have the sort of weapons they would like. Also, the drone's gonna miss Logic, but the flash does give Logic's position away. Could have been worse. Wall is not perfect, so Lyria's just gonna walk into this. Logic might just keep going. Might just keep going for all 3 kills! Oh my goodness, the spike
It's another
stranded on
multi-frag.
catwalk.
Careful now.
It's another
It's all
multi-frag.
on Logic. Hot Hand's gonna try to clear this corner. Brownie does find the headshot. Brownie
Ooh.
gonna get 2 kills. Sheriff is a powerful weapon, but of course glow stick. It's the Odin and the Operator combo once again.
So far, that is Carly and Logic getting 2 multi-kill 3Ks. Are we probably gonna see another 3K or 4K from each of these members again? Just like we did in Haven? Oh my gosh. This team is just absolutely online. And Dynamo can't find a single answer to anything that these guys are putting up. And it looks like they want to go for a little bit of a default. Try to maybe get information where this KG could be. And they said, you know what, if KG's there, we rotate. But unfortunately, the other site is it's quite stacked. Oh, good one way. From Skyline. And the lurk up towards mid. And Venture takes out the area. The area. Good.
Look how far pushed out Dynamo is. Even with Kalen being able to find a kill here, but Venture is just so aware. And Glowstick, of course, on the B side, it's impenetrable. You can't walk up. You can't do anything with Skyline on the map.
You can't at all, and Venture getting themselves a 3K multi-kill, so... And that's their final timeout. Dynamo calling the last timeout, trying to stop and clench this sinking ship that is their round differential right now, 5-0. And Skyline especially holding the map advantage at 1-0. Dynamo needing to find an answer. I mean, looking at it right now, I think the good idea here is just they try doing a default. They also have From the Shadows, so they could easily rotate over side if the other side becomes vacant. They could try to force out Skyline's util, try to force out their rotates. I mean, you have Run It Back from Skyline, so if you bait out the Run It Back, they won't have that next round. Same with the Hunter's Fury. Hunter's Fury combined with the Run It Back, it is not a combo you want Skyline to have. Otherwise, Dynamo could be looking at possibly a 7-0 or even an 8-0 half starting now. So they really need to just bait out the util, bait out, rotates, make sure the Skyline is going to be far separated from the site they really want to hit.
Dynamo, they need to come up with something here.
Thanks.
Looks like the plan now is just to push A. I'm hoping this is a fake because that's what they need right now. One way again. And Brownie on the Wiser doesn't want to push that. He's wise to it. We consent, and it's a fast push to the tree. And Kayla sliding straight into Logic!
Can't get it though. Logic and Carly holding outside like their life depends on it. It's so good for them. And there's nothing Dynamo can do. Even Brownie waiting for the Run It Back to expire. Gonna be caught out by that Odin.
A perfect save from Glowstick, but absolutely Dynamo got demolished on their push. Couldn't do anything as Logic and Carly decide to just keep hold of the site. Oh my goodness me, Skyline. You are just playing absolutely perfect Valorant at this moment in time. But Dynamo has 4 ults, so they can push this site fast, and with a lockdown, I'm assuming that's gonna be the perfect. Never mind. Never mind. Nope.
One enemy
Make me eat.
God.
Make me eat my words, Skyline. Just run
Can
it
we-
down, you know.
Can they do anything? Can Dynamo find anything? Skyline is always there with a response.
It's like they're being read like. Dynamo is just an open book right now, and Skyline knows every single plan they want to do. And now that they have 5 ults, Skyline's gonna read into this that hey, they might want to rush. You know, they have Run It Back, they have From the Shadows, Lockdown, Hunter's Fury, and Overdrive, and most likely they will want to invest at least 1 or 2 of those ults to try and maybe overwhelm Skyline. Sorry. And that's the only option you really have to overwhelm this team, overwhelm them with constant
And Dynamo's
penetration of
decision
blows.
is to just Dynamo's decision is just to keep running it down even harder.
Exactly.
And
That's the
finally
plan
they
run
get
this
the
game.
Odin out. They finally take the site just for From the Shadows from Carly. Paranoia. It's defending so much. Damage being done. But Brownie and Nerhu, they finally get onto the site. 2 ultimates available, Lockdown and Hunter's Fury.
remaining.
Oh!
And Brownie's walking around.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, but the kills are going through. XF versus Brownie, a 1v1.
Brownie considered a lockdown. But not
Think about the
to
angles
be.
here, too. XF might be able to at least half this. Blaze Storm, updraft, spots
Oh!
the enemy. Taps the spike. The Molly denying Brownie entrance. Holds it down! Gets the headshot! Oh, and Skyline, they do not stop going.
Not at all. But Dynamo, they still have 4 ults. The rush really didn't come through, so most likely they will try again. They will try another harder push. They will try to do another push, and they're just being so predictable by trying to keep pushing A side, B side, mid. They want to just keep pushing because they have all these ultimates, and they think that as long as they have their ultimates, they can keep pushing. But right now, that's not what they need to do. They need to slow it down. They need to pull it back a little bit. Try to bait out Skyline's team members, but no, that's not what they're doing. Once again, it's a push forward. They at least get 1. Wait, Kayla could be getting 2.
Overdrive!
Oh my goodness.
One of
Kayla?
Neo's greatest tools. Keep going, keep going. 3 for Kayla on the overdrive. Dynamo in such a good spot. You want to keep going. Spots out, Carly. So I'm not going to be able to quite connect. Oh, and the Stinger's not going anywhere either. Carly's going to be able to back. He might have overstepped just a little bit.
Might have.
Holding us on a high load, though. Neru gonna be able to take down Carly all down to Glowstick. Has that Odin and 1v3, even more impossible than what we just saw happen. I mean, we know Brownie's down there. The Odin through the floor is gonna be able to catch him, but
Finally, Dynamo get themselves
yeah.
onto the board.
finally they have a round, and this is where it all starts.
It is where it all starts. But I mean, remember the last time we saw this 8-1 scoreline, it was with Butta Dogs on Haven, and they couldn't find yet another round. Could Dynamo break the curse against Skyline, or will it continue?
Placing sentry.
Going up.
The wall
It's over.
going through mid. Look how many people are here. Venture somehow not dying, and Glowstick holding it down with that Odin. Oh, it's so hard to fight around this Sova. Glowstick just keeps shooting. It keeps working out as well. Shock Dart even gonna be able to find a lot here. No utility other than that really have been used. Not too much invested. Just Odin spam. Hunter's Fury. Gonna catch a kill. Do quite a bit of damage. A 3v2 retake. Brownie in main. But they know the position of these last. They should know the position of these last two players. Brownie walks out. Glow stick on for the ace. Doesn't get it, but still a 4K to bring Skyline to round 9.
I mean, I think I mean, as much as he wants the ace, I think the priority there is just to win the round. Almost the ghost stick, almost. And that's just another multi-kill. I mean, Skyline has been getting multi-kills after multi-kills. Every single member of this team has been getting multi-frag onto multi-frag. And Dynamo still trying their damnedest. And I give them good effort, but they haven't slowed down the round in a bit. And the only reason why they managed to win the round, one of the rounds, is having overdrive. But right now they don't have that ult. They only have lockdown to play with. And that's the only ult you need to play with right now to try and force Skyline to play your hand. And Kayla already pushing forward, not knowing where XF is. XF already going for a third. It's just...
Oh,
it
glow
is just,
stick!
oh my gosh.
Sit there with the Odin and just keep shooting your enemy. Nary with that sheriff.
Yep.
Needs to come up with so
Yep.
much. Where are the ventures here? Shot doesn't quite connect. Still not dead though. Able to get some tap. A little bit of damage. Shock dart gonna be blinded. Dodges it. Headshot! 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 Oh my god!
Told me not to brag, but for this I make an exception.
Naru!
In the half.
The impossible round pulls it out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, they made me eat my words again. I really need to stop eating my words. Dynamo with a perfect, absolute hero play from Nero. Get a second round on the board. And Skyline, wanting to make sure that this round is theirs, is looking to push through onto the B main. And it's going to be an absolute brawl here, Dolphy, if they do decide to push. But no, Skyline, for the first time in a long while, have decided to slow it down, fall back, and let Skyline make the aggressive push themselves. And now they're trying to re-aggress. But no lineup from XF for XF. Niru,
Oh, but they pushed
Illyria.
up too much.
Woo.
They pushed up too much. Skyline has lost 3 members instead. Glowstick gonna be holding this though with the Judge, but doesn't quite dodge the flash correctly. And Dynamo, they will come out of this half with 3 on the board.
Yet another 9-3 half. Dynamo, your perseverance. Show it here now on
Commendable.
Ascent. Yeah. Showing it now here on Ascent. Dynamo, you might actually have the advantage on defense, as this map has, realistically, historically speaking, has been defender-sided, but we all know that's a lie. We all know that's a lie. This thing is heavily attack-sided.
In this pistol round, much is riding on whether Dynamo can win or not.
Yep.
Revealing area.
This could be it. Now, on attack. Switching the roles. Alarm bot spotted. Shooting at the alarm bot. Doesn't know who's here, though. And the flash was absolutely perfect. Getting 3. Glowstick, though.
Oh, but Glowstick's still
Stuck.
fighting.
Oh,
Somehow
oh!
still getting headshots. I don't even know how that headshot's possible. But Carly spotted.
Swatted out.
Needs to find 2 different people.
Oh.
Can't quite manage Dynamo at the first pistol round on Ascent. Or the second pistol round on Ascent.
An absolutely good try from Skyline. A Glowstick, you are insane. With the Odin, with the Ghost. Can this man not aim with... Can this man just chill? Your aim is too good today. And Skyline looking to do a little bit of a default. Try to figure out where these Dynamo players will be positioned. And looking at it now, looks like they're going to be heavy A. Sending out the molly straight away, making sure that that push is prevented. One way as well sent. And looks like Skyline will just take the default and just keep getting information as your Omen pushes up.
They really want control of this A main. If
Really?
they can. Paranoia. It is available. Wouldn't be a great idea to use it right now. But the kills do go through in favor of Dynamo, actually. which is obviously good for them.
Gone.
Ooh.
Somehow, Skyline has managed to make it a 1v2. Glow stick with that outlaw needs to go wrap around to grab the spike again.
Seconds left.
Might be able to pull this off. Only 30 seconds, has that recon bolt. Needs to choose a site to go to. Needs to do something. But I don't think there's going to be time left. 15 seconds. You have to actually just run. 10, 9, 8, 7. Does make it to site on time. Spike goes down. 2v1. Has that outlaw. Remember, the outlaw very powerful here if you can make it work.
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Ooh.
Hits both shots, but it can't kill Brownie just with that one shot. And Dynamo win it by the skin of their teeth.
Oh no, you don't deserve my inventory. Out.
Win it, they do, and that gap closing in. 4-round difference, sure, but that gap will continue to close if Skyline cannot find an answer to Dynamo's defense. Not to mention, I'm assuming this. I don't think they want to use any timeouts because that will give Dynamo a chance for their coach to speak and
Let's go.
try to figure out a game plan to counter them. And looks like once again, it's gonna be another fake or default, I assume.
Watch your eyes.
Going straight into mid, flashes out, and looks like mid will be the first point of contact.
This should be an easy round for Skyline. In theory, they have the weapons advantage. They were able to take down much of the weapon advantage that Dynamo might have had. Anything from that save round, from that bonus round. But Venture is already very low from that outlaw.
Flash.
And Skyline, they need to play this perfectly. Logic does bait out a Bucky shot, but Kayla is going to be able to follow up with it. Carly and Venture, though, still fighting. Oh my goodness, killing through the smoke as well. Still, Dynamo have made it a 2v1. 2v1, sorry, in favor of Skyline now. Kayla kind of stranded in mid here. Might be able to catch a kill onto Carly.
Spike planted.
Or not. Not a bad round for Dynamo, though.
Enemies
True.
close. Eyes up.
Not much loss. I mean, the economy is kind of bad, but I mean that's Skyline's bonus. They had to win it. 10-5 now. The gap grows, but still not far out of reach. They can still make a go at this. Once again, it's gonna be another default, sorta, from Skyline, leaving, and they're pinging. They know there's gonna be at least 2 players here, and they are going to be correct with this read, teleporting forward, sending out the molly on one way. Illyria wants to fight this, but decides against it.
A main control gonna be able to fall here to Skyline
Placing swarm grenade.
as they plot their next move, the Nano Swarm. Alarm bot. Look how much utility is being moved into B main. Owl drone as well because they just want that information, but
Go! My ult's ready.
it's gonna be Kayla with first contact. The operator is huge. And Dynamo. They push up. They get the kills they need. Double paranoia. Carly caught out though with it. They expected the TP. And Logic maybe walked up into B, but no spike in hand. No sneaky plant that can be given. Misses! Barely misses Naru in that corner. No spike. I'm not sure what Logic can do here.
30 seconds left.
My ultimate's
Or just get the orb and save the gun. That's all he can do now.
10 seconds left.
Time running
Time.
down, and that's
Just gonna hold it right there and save that Vandal.
Just... Now with the Vandal save, you at least have one piece of weaponry for the side of Skyline. Their economy is still enough to buy up guns, but Dynamo right now on a roll with these rounds on the second half. Defense looking a little bit more comfortable for them. And Brownie with his operator could go huge. With the running back automatically used. And Kayla with the ult. Keeping them cornered, keeping them every...
Right.
stuck.
The door is gonna close now. And the spike is in the site. And Dynamo are not the ones with the advantage. They're on the back foot. Operator, how useful can it be here? Or Brownie on this retake if nobody wants to give a peek. Smoke to cover B main. Look how far back these players are. Phoenix wall coming in from the flank. Illyria gonna try to get around the trip. They don't hear Illyria! But it's only a 1-for-1! And the spike, it's ticking down. The Killjoy coming in late from tree. So much pressure. Logic with the double flash. And only one player for Dynamo, and Brownie can't do anything about it.
It's 11th round for Skyline, and it... Wait. Huh? Wait. Oh, wait,
Timeout
hold on.
active
Okay.
for Dynamo as they want to discuss how they can keep going with this. How they can stage a comeback before it's too late.
Indeed, and I think they've kind of figured out the. I think they've kind of figured out the formula in these in the first, second, and fourth round of the side swap. It's been looking quite great for Dynamo, just holding the side and letting Skyline just play into their hands. And I mean, it nearly worked on A side, but that small little gap allowed XF to live. And when the first molly drained, the rest of Skyline just pushed forward. So the hold on side has to be a little bit more reinforced on each side, probably to a bit of a default, so that you could manage more than just one side, and then have someone in the mid to try to reinforce either one side.
Well, I just would have to see what Dynamo talked about and if what they talked about could actually matter here, or if Skyline is just gonna run away. But all of Skyline is gathered for a massive hit onto B. Meanwhile, Dynamo are very broke. Naru barely being able to afford a Vandal shield has to skip out on some of the utility that could really be beneficial to Dynamo here. And with A main control fully in Dynamo's hands, the recon bolt straight into the B main Killjoy ult. I mean, it's ready to go.
You're dead.
And there it is.
And here we
Watch your eyes.
KJ
go.
ult. Lockdown is down. Brownie trying his damnedest to fight this.
Run it
But
back onto the side. Killjoy lockdown. Going
Take flight.
through. Venting down. Lockdown's over. Not really massive casualties on both sides. Venture not going to be able to be spotted in main. That could be really bad if they don't know. But they do know now. Pinged up and spotted out. Hunter's Fury going to be shooting through. Reverse Hunter's Fury in response. And all of a sudden, Skyline is down to 1 player, down to 0 players, and Dynamo are on the site and defusing the spike.
Perfect retake from Dynamo. That running back did its wonder, same with the Hunter's Fury, and Kayla getting the pick on off in Boathouse, getting it, at least lowering down the members. I think he did lower Luna a little bit, but yeah, Dynamo absolutely good retake. Skyline now needing to just figure out an answer to to be able to get up to match point and secure this map and get into the semis.
Get out of my way.
Careful now.
Hot hands now. Blade Storm online. Playing to put the nail in the coffin. It starts with 1 round. But Dynamo don't want to let it happen. They're taking these fights and they're coming out with more numbers. The distraction may be enough to get Spike onto B. Venture spotted out at mid. Needs to bail.
Blocking sight.
Needs to jump ship. You're pushing onto a Killjoy operated site here, Skyline. It's gonna be very hard if you have to also deal with the nano swarms. But they are on. Spike is in. Venture in B main.
Spike planted.
From the shadow straight into boathouse. For that.
Should run.
Oh. Where these members are, and the lockdown is gonna be brutal. Have to push up. You have to get these kills. Logic going to try and fail. And this Killjoy, I mean, it's really, yes. XF stuck in the backside, even with the Blade Storm. Nice headshot. Gets another one. Oh my goodness me. XF at 19 health picks up 3 kills to get Skyline to match point.
They're desperate.
You thought that Dynamo had that round, but XF had something else to say about it. Match and the series point. Skyline has secured their, well, not yet at least, but they have secured one last round, one last point to get themselves into the semifinals and a shot at that $1,000 prize pool, if I'm remembering that correctly. And looks like they want to push straight into A with a run it back, pushing forward. Logic at the head.
The site is free for the taking. Is going to be very easy to get on. However, what comes after the post plant, that's what we want to focus on as the spike goes down. There are no ultimates up for anyone. Harley going to be taking an aggressive position. Gonna go down immediately, traded out by XF, but XF taking quite a bit of damage. Of course, Illyria also taking damage, but the difference is one of these players can heal, the other cannot. So there is gonna be that. Kayla with the slide, picks up 2 kills, 2 huge kills, by the way, slides in once again, going for the 4K! Dynamo still here, still fighting, still alive.
They still got the light in them yet. The Dynamo wants to make this run it back, wants to get this into overtime, and challenge Skyline for that glory. And that is another timeout. I'm assuming is that Skyline's TO? Or okay, TO Skyline, yeah, okay. One more timeout to just try to talk it out, try to think where we could go, where we can finally secure this final round, and this timeout will decide if Skyline is going to the semifinals or if Dynamo will be getting yet one more round. As of the moment, Dynamo and Skyline both have equal ideas of what each other want to do. Skyline though has a little bit more pressure because they have match point. Dynamo, they have a shot to make Skyline absolutely broke, as the economy right now for the side of Skyline is not looking good, but Dynamo already have the weaponry and I'm assuming the budgetary concerns could bring it equal. Economy there.
That one round.
Yeah. But as
You
well
just
as the
need one
question is, do you save this round or do you go for a force spike? Because right now the economy on the other side is not looking too hot. Meanwhile, for Dynamo, you have full weaponry, you have a bulldog, you have all the rifles. Shields are
Economy is
despairing.
hard for both teams.
True. So one pivot, one swing, one kill could be the difference. And Logic already taken down. Logic Kayla, but it's a 1-for-1 trade. You can at least try to get a gun.
Scoreboard showing us the weapons getting shuffled around and picked up.
Still want to go for this A hit. Still want to hit
Still
it
looking
out.
for it, right? I mean, they walked onto the site. The question is, can Dynamo
Oh.
hold it? The answer is
Yes.
yes, they can.
Yes.
They absolutely can hold it. The spike down on site now. Oh, and not even a Vandal. I mean, the Vandal might be too far up to just grab.
Oh.
Nice headshot, but not enough to bring Skyline another win. Dynamo, good on them.
Absolutely good on them. They have held that site to absolute perfection. Make sure Skyline does not get any more than just a foot on the spike, than just a foot on the side instead of on the spike. But now Skyline, they have to win this round, or their economy next round will be absolutely in catastrophe. They need to close it out here and now if they even want a shot at finishing this series 2-0.
Now, Skyline have weapons this round. If they lose this, they're essentially throwing away round 10 to also have weapons on round 11. So, maybe in their eyes, they have 2 good shots. And the A side looks very open. Nobody playing directly on it. Doesn't mean it's going to be an easy take, but I think they wanted to go for it. Run it back onto the site. Not going to find anything. But if you take that through doors, maybe you will. Meanwhile, damage being done, pushing even more angles off the site. Overdrive available for Dynamo. Not sure if that will come into effect, nor if Kayla will be able to pilot it enough. But I think it is something that they've considered, considering that Judge in hand is not really what you would call a proper weapon. Flash is going through. The Judge is going to be finding a lot. But still, Skyline is pushed off the site, taking a lot of damage as well. Spike down, being defused. Skyline needs to look at it, and they just cannot. Dynamo are still here.
Dynamo is making the impossible run possible to more for Dynamo and Skyline. Their economy is absolutely shattered. They have to either save or force, and they are forcing the sheriffs. With only 3 shields, meanwhile Dynamo looking healthy on the economy. This could be it. Unless of course a miracle can happen, but you know, we've known this team for miracles, so let's not count them out just yet. Risky business.
I mean, Skyline don't have weapons right now. They kind of just want to look and see if they can find anything. A side, but once again, Dynamo have been doing this display of leaving A side open and just playing retake for it. It's been working out very well. There's the spike.
I have the spike.
Gonna be retrieved. And it's an immediate pivot to the A site. To try and at least get the spike down, try to get that money.
Drop the spike.
And obviously you also want this alt economy. So there we go. Lockdown going to be gathered for Venture. Now if they invest this round or if they invest in next round, that's going to be a question indeed. But all the fighting and trees happening. Carly going to be the first one to get a kill. Naru trying to get on the kills. They go towards Dynamo. Which happens when you have gun advantage. But Skyline, they're okay with that. They just want to play for the next round. Match point. The round right before overtime. It's 12-11. Do you remember how this started? It was 8-0.
Yeah, 8-0. And Dynamo has made the impossible possible, and yet there it is. I'm assuming this is the last time out for Skyline. They are finally investing this one last time out to try and figure out what plan of attack they have. Now that they have some weapons, glow stick back on the Odin. I'm assuming XF will also be buying, but unfortunately couldn't buy in time because of the timeout call. This is it. This is the fight that you want to win if you're Skyline. And for Dynamo, it's giving you a second chance at life to try and get this thing into overtime. And right now, the defensive hold from Dynamo, the perf is absolutely perfect in holding because you're just keeping control of the map. You're not letting go of any map control. You have map control in B, mid, and A. Meanwhile, Skyline has been giving up so much map control that sometimes they get flanked on, they get pushed on, and they just can't figure out where the members of Dynamo are. And a prime example was that was last round. They got pushed onto tree, even though they had a crossfire settled. And the wall from Kayla manages to break that crossfire and it's isolate the fights. And then coming from rafters as well as the rest of her team.
That's my job.
So now Skyline, one final hurdle, one final push is all they need. Jump peaks, spots out the operator. XF pushing forward, but he's dead.
The
Down on the
finds
floor.
it.
Down on the floor.
It's
Logic.
so hard. Dynamo's defense is so solid.
Indeed it is. And the rest of Skyline will just vulture back. Logic still holding mid. Ilaria knows and here's the elbow drone. Falls back a little bit. Wine is also held. This is just pure map control for Dynamo. Skyline can't push any angles. They know where everyone is.
Oh, and Illyria not even looking behind. Gonna be caught up by Venture. Look at the ult economy. Dynamo has 3 ultimates. So does Skyline. And Venture gonna be able to take down Illyria. Kayla pushing up this angle. This could be very bad, very good. Who knows? Who knows? Oh, the shot misses!
Oh.
Unscopes at the wrong time. Carly punishes that. Skyline all of a sudden. This is the round to win. Kayla gonna use the TP. Try to get some information. Spots 2 players on B, and the rotates look like they want to head towards B as well. This is the great convergence of where everything happens. Venture somehow pushed all the way back here, might be able to catch Brownie out. Hunter's Fury. This is how we start getting onto the site. Neru has to dance around it. Somehow grabs that kill, but goes down to Glowstick. And Venture from the back does find Brownie. Spike goes down, and Kaylin, the only person who can save this for Dynamo, can't quite do it. And Skyline will be able to get the win.
And with that,
very close game, but they do it.
Indeed. And with that, with a final 2-0, yet another 2-0, another 8-0 lead. Skyline have made it to the semifinals to fight another day. My goodness.
Of course, insane game. And honestly, you got to think about it like it is incredible how Skyline, even in the face of a comeback, just stand their ground. They play together, they make it out alive. We're going to head to a 5-minute break very quickly. Then we're going to be right back with an interview of Skyline before we close out for the night.
Where you been? I'm back, let's bump that. Got a phantom in my hand, I'll clutch that. Get an agent on flank, got a loop back. Shall we simmer on down with a 5-step? Where we been? I don't know, going downtown. Got the city lights seated like a ghost town. Got the butterflies hiding all spooked out. Cause we got radiant nature, better bow down. Now, whoa, you from Omega with the oh no. I'm with the alpha and don't make that ticket spike sound. Put that away, you'll hurt yourself. Be an anchor, let it all come your way. We got plenty for you, boy. Just say we got sheriffs, so starry-eyed boys. Got the venom highs, going to the venom well. Who's there? Know this.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite it. I go inside. No footsteps. I'ma take you all down like dominoes. I'ma take you out with another spike drop. Overheated, but I love to lock and load. I hear the echo, I hear the echo. Bang bang, run it back. Team with the versatile, ta-ta-ta-ta all day. Enough with the chit chat, steady with the one tab. I'ma set it off, just wait. Oh.
toda con la O, no. Sabe que la alfa soy yo. Go, vete y vuelve cuando no estoy así. Desapareció. Oh, ¿cómo piensa que no? Trago la peña, las de Sheriff Fellow. Llama al chatarrero que se va a hacer rico de lo que dejaré de ti por el suelo. When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat up, bring it on. Watch me ignite it. We're from different worlds. Mirror, mirror eyes. Can you feel the burn? Watch me ignite it. Watch me ignite.
Hello, everyone. We are here with Venture from Skyline in VC. Venture, congratulations on your wins today. Played 2 different best of 3s. Had some insane clips. I want to say, especially from the first best of 3. How do you feel? Let's start with that. Classic question.
I mean, honestly, I feel good. Everybody was communicating well. Everybody was staying calm. So honestly, it made my job easier. Like I know those clips look like just like overheating, like lucky life shots, but a lot of it was just a team effort. I just trusted them, and then they let me cook.
And Alex, just jump in with any questions you have, like at any time.
All right, yeah. I do have one, and that is on the Haven. So what we saw in the first match against Buddha Dogs, you played Chamber on Haven, right? And then in the next match against
Switch to KJ.
yeah, you switched to KJ against Dynamo. Like, what was the idea behind that?
Well, honestly, I think the idea behind it was limit testing. I didn't like the gaps that we were leaving on Haven against that first team. The reason I just wanted to give the team the best chance to win. I've been trying to be a lot more flexible and learn the different roles. I think that KJ probably fits more into what we're doing. I know my chamber can just be like a takeover agent when I play it, but at the same time, I have 4 other shooters on this team. I don't need to be superstar on chamber. I can still have the same impact on Killjoy. So it was just more about the basing.
I mean, you had the
I
superstar moment
see.
in the first games in the best of 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I
When
think
okay,
Sorry
sorry.
about
You can go ahead.
you know, and I mean, just going back to my team, sorry about that. I mean, a lot of it just comes down to consistency. Like we get the reps in. Me and my team, we've been putting practice into like the fundamentals, staying patient, and then I've learned from a lot of mistakes. Like I know looking at those plays, they look like why are you doing this play? But it's a lot of reps, a lot of practice.
What would you say you talk about during timeouts?
During timeouts, a lot of the things our coach just says is just what I said. Basically, focus on our fundamentals. Like that last Ascent game should not have gone 13-11.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all he was saying basically was, hey, like let's just start working their mid, abuse their mid. We haven't worked mid at all. Ascent basically plays like Dust 2 and Counter-Strike, if anyone's familiar. You just work mid heavy. You have to be breaking that KD util, start putting pressure on them with inserts, with lurks. That last round, I got a 3K. Purely, I don't think anybody was looking at me. I think the Phoenix looked at me, but wasn't even ready for my peak. I was just taking first timings to cat, tree. We had people pressuring mid, even though we got picked off first by the Neon. There was too many layers for that other team to be prepared for.
Okay. Did you ever have a situation in these games you just played where you were genuinely scared that you would just lose?
Never. It comes down to trust in my team and fundamentals. Like none of us were tilted. All of us were still calming. We're all bouncing ideas off each other constantly. So
Valorant's a team game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even 12-11, the very first thing our coach said was, this game isn't going to overtime. And then told us what to do. And then we won.
And then you did
Insane.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say, Venture? Just like in general?
No, I don't think I have anything else to say. I think tomorrow we're going to come out and show pretty much what we did today. We're going to be confident.
You're
and
gonna.
We're going to play to our fundamentals.
Yeah. And
All right.
I do have one last question. If you guys do make it to if you guys do win the whole thing, what are you guys gonna do with the prize pool? Just a question.
Honestly, I don't know. I'll probably buy Zeke like a cheeseburger.
Food. Automatically food.
All right. Well, thank you for talking with us, Venture. Good luck tomorrow
Thanks so
on
much.
your exploits. And go for that grand prize.
Thank you. I'm going to try my best.
And I think with that, we can just wrap up for today. Once again, I was Delphi, was one of your casters, joined by Alex. Say hi, Alex.
Hello,
say bye.
everyone. Bye.
And we had the serious of producing and Vela on observation. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Where you been? Now I'm back, let's bump that. Got a phantom in my hand, I'll clutch that. Get an agent on flank, got a loop back. Shall we simmer on down with a 5-step? Where we been? I don't know, going downtown. Got the city lights singing like a ghost town. Got the body frags hiding all spooked out. Cause we got radiant night, you better bow down. Now whoa, you from Omega with the oh no. I'm with the alpha and you know, don't make that ticket spike sound. Put that away, you'll hurt yourself. Be an anchor, let it all come your way. We got plenty for you, boy. Just say we got sheriffs, so sorry-eyed boys. Got the venom highs blown to the venom well. Who's there? Know this.
When my back's against the wall, all the mirrors will dissolve. Bring the heat, bring it on. Watch me ignite it. I go inside. No footsteps. I'ma take you all down like dominoes. I'ma take you out with another spike drop. Overheated, but I love to lock and load. I hear the echo, I hear the echo. Bang bang, run it back. Team with the versatile, ta-ta-ta-ta-ta all day. Enough with the chit chat, steady with the one tab. I'ma set it off, just wait.
Oh, eres la mega con la oh no. Sabe